Bubble boy? Girl? Bubble girl? BRB with coffee. Okay, sounds good. Everybody get your hot drinks ready. Get ready for the sleuthing. I'm afraid the bubble's going to burst at some point. Oh, it might. I show up on mobile now? It's a miracle. Like it says you're live! Finally. I didn't change anything, so... But I'm glad it finally shows me. You have your sweet tea. Good. Yeah, we're gonna create a new save file. Yep. Headphones strongly recommended. Sound is important. You will need sound to properly experience the game. Boggs, get out of here. Boggs is currently across town and will probably be driving soon. Get off Twitch. Okay, so guys, it's telling you to get ready, set the vibe, as Odd would say. Odd, I'm not stealing your catchphrase, I promise. Let me know how it sounds. What? No, I'm about to sneeze across the room.
2025 last night. A murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction, deep within the heart of the marshes.
Hold on. A tourist attraction?
Empty bubble.
Here? I
Sounded
don't get
good.
it.
Okay, cool.
Why would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already. This area is famous.
Famous. All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Oh my god, it's
Get
aliens.
your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in this swamp for over 60 years.
Okay, so it's a 60-year-old.
Welcome, Seishi.
I still don't see why it matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
That's right. This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
No, look, come on. How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
We've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point.
Guys, the aliens did it. It was the aliens. Oh, V for Revenge, I might have missed you when I said hello to everyone. Hello. Voice acting is already 99% better than Sadfuck. Agreed. It's pretty good. Although, Silence had way better voice acting in my opinion. Welcome to everyone. Seishi, hello. Nice voices, I agree. Back with coffee. Coffee versus tea, is that what we're starting? Okay. Richmond Regington.
Oh, yeah.
Anime Crazy, thank you for gifting a sub to V. V, happy 4 months. Lots of love in the chat for Anime Crazy. Guys, I can already tell you how much I love this game just based on the fact that when I took it off full screen, it became the perfect size for me. And when I click out of it, nothing weird happens. The music stays going. It doesn't pause a cutscene. It doesn't rearrange all my windows.
Oh,
Fucking Nancy Drew.
yeah.
Anime Crazy, thank you for gifting a sub to Azathoth. Azathoth, happy 3 months. Thank you, Anime Crazy. You're going crazy. Now do we have a full sub chat now? Guys, the dream is to get you guys some cool ass sub badges. That's the dream. Okay, alright, let's learn about our case, because the aliens did it. Richmond Regington, founder of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog. Hey, Boggs, it's your bog. What's up? Was found dead outside his office. Richard Remington's dead. Was found dead outside his office at 10:45 last night. Get us some cool ass. No. Cool ass sub badges. It's a whole thing. Just 2 subs is fine. I just wanted to fill the sub chat. Thank you, Anime Crazy. I really appreciate it. And I know other people do as well. Thank you for your generosity. It doesn't even need to be cool, honestly. I'd take a fine one at best. I don't really have any solid ideas for sub badges, but partner is probably so far off at this point, I have some time to think about it. It's a whole thing? Yes, that's what I meant too. But I didn't want to be so direct. Jesus Christ. This is fine most of the time. Y'all are a bunch of thirsty people. I blame myself. Exact cause of death is unknown. 3 small wounds on the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Slime around the wound and footprints found at the scene suggest the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. Any of the 7 other people present at the swamp last night could hold vital information. This is what Boggs looks like. This is the face cam that you guys have been waiting for. This is Boggs, our suspect. You're already halfway to the total goal. Yes, Insidious Koala. People went crazy this month. We blew past all of the May goal by the 6th. It was madness. Hey, Pork Choppy, welcome! Boggs, a legendary swamp creature. Yep. Boggs face reveal. Yep. So this is Boggy Bog. These must be the wounds, and these are the footprints. Alright. Pork Choppy, since you're just coming in, this is the case. We are Detective Grimoire. This is the Bog face. This is the creature known as the Boggy Bog, or just Boggy. So, it's just a spoof.
Our murder victim, Richard Remington, he was in charge of this, tourist attraction. Boggy's Bog? What a name.
Boggy is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began. You'll find out soon enough.
Boggy is what his mom calls him. Boggs is way prettier than I could ever imagine. It's very attractive. I have a monster fetish, guys. A Swamp Full of Secrets, Chapter 1. Look at our hair! Oh my god, we're glorious
Your case
redhead.
file is in the top right.
Okay.
You can look at your clues and suspect profiles in here. When you've collected some, of course. I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused, come back here and I'll help you.
This voice acting is top notch. This is good. Look at them eyebrows. Yeah. This is a sequel to Detective Funky Brows? No, this is Detective Grimoire. I wish there was a sequel to that game, though. That game was a lot of fun. Okay, let's see. Notes, suspects, Remington. Interesting. Okay, this is just our clues, and then notes. Swamp Dock. No. Oh, this is gonna be a good game. We're 1% done with our case.
The water is black and deep. My favorite kind.
Why would that be his favorite? Swamp Dick? Might try to catch this CR rebroadcast if I don't go out. I keep forgetting. Oh, the critical role. Oh, okay. Would you mind turning the music down a bit? Sure. It did get kind of loud after that cutscene, didn't it? He looks sad because he lost his hat. Poor guy. He is sad.
Ah.
Oh,
Back
Jesus.
so soon, Grimoire? What's troubling you?
Your mustache is troubling me.
Your mustache is troubling me. That thing seems to be longer every time I see you.
You've been warned about this, detective. Don't talk about my facial hair, and I won't talk about yours.
What's wrong with mine? It's perfectly under control. It's trimmed and ready for action.
Grimoire, you're supposed to be investigating a murder. Stop wasting time.
But your mustache, sir. I turned it up a little bit, Pork Choppy. How's that? It's almost to max, so better, thanks. Okay. Detective Eyebrows was the best. He was the best.
That's where I need to go. I can switch to walk mode with the button in the bottom right.
Oh.
And if I'm feeling confident,
Better. Okay, cool.
I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
Oh, well, we should feel confident. Should we not? Sidebar info. Oh no, I'll keep the sidebar info. Okay. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful spelling. Offensive
A
mustache.
simple wooden dock. Looks like it can just about hold my weight.
Wow, they really
A lot of fog and a lot of trees.
put a lot of work into this.
I can't wait to visit that area.
There's voiceover for literally every item I'm clicking on. This is incredible. Mistakes were made in this exact moment. Why would we ever do that in a mirror? Yeah. No mistakes are ever made on a mirror stream. Oh shit. Okay. Literally just click on the boat and you got him.
There's a large fence reaching straight out of the water. Are they keeping something in?
Ooh.
That must be the entrance to Boggy's Bog.
Boggy's Bog. Here we go. Oh?
Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
No, I only just got here.
Are we
Who are you?
Are we a pedophile?
You don't remember. Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
Is there more than one game for this, I wonder? Wow, they actually worked on this. The expectations in games in 2018. It's more like I'm actually playing a game that was made semi-recently instead of ancient. Pedotective. No, I don't think he's I don't think he's a pedophile. I'm not sure. I feel like this girl might be a ghost. I've never seen you before. You're that weird girl from the fairgrounds. I remember you, but I've been trying to forget. I've never seen you before.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Rude
well,
bitch.
If you'll let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and
You'll
behave.
get lost. I would never forgive myself if I let you go through without the map.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature, but it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature. Nope. He's a different sort of creature.
Wait, what do you mean? If you... she disappeared.
The fuck? Alright. Mid-conversation, she's just gone. She's a ghost. I'm going with ghost. I love the character movements in the game. I like them too, actually, a lot. I'm really liking the art. Girl ghost is the first excuse of Japanese pedophiles. Don't fall for their tricks. What, Blackout? The dragon girl that still looks like 8 but is 600 is still 8? What? I think what? Oh, Epic, you're right. That is anime logic. Is this What the Fuck Saturday?
I might pretend I imagined her.
Oh, man.
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water.
That's weird. This is really creepy.
Is an opportunity for a photographic memento. The two characters are an explorer and Boggy himself. Are they fighting?
We love our lollies, alright? Problems?
No clues,
Lolly fetishes?
just mud.
Okay, so we got some clues on that. No. Oh, we got the map. The map of the tourist attraction Boggy's Bog. Generously donated by the mysterious little girl at the entrance. When I'm exploring the swamp, I can access the map from the map button in the corner. Sweet. Dope-titious. Okay, so... Oh, these are our two. Oh, and we've got Explorer and Murky Water. There's another clue here. There's one more clue here, it looks like.
No clue.
No clue's just mud.
It's an old statue. I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here.
Hey, Julie, welcome! Hello, hello. By the way, I am very happy to hear that you figured out a schedule that's working out for you so that you aren't so tired. Gonna be lurking, need to finish this mermaid while I watch. Okay, Pork Choppy, I look forward to seeing it when you get done. Happy lurking. Okay, I don't know.
Don't forget to use walk mode to move around.
I don't know why we have a tourist attraction either. Okay, we got all the clues in this one, so.
Just my luck, the gate's closed.
Of course.
Looks like I can move these metal latches around. I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock. Then I'll be able to get through this gate.
Puzzle time!
Probably.
It.
Hey,
Done.
nice. I might get one of these from my office.
What? That was the shittiest security I've ever seen. You want to put that on your office door? Alright.
This is the tourist attraction? The whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Let's do some thinking.
Oh.
Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom, and flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try it out. I just have to focus my thoughts.
Guys, we're gonna do some thinking. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a very secure
Reach a
lock.
conclusion.
Exactly.
Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere.
The tourist attraction is far too remote for my hat. Mm-hmm. To make money.
The tourist attraction is far too remote for the swamp to make any money.
Wait, no, switch these. Hold on. Duh.
The
That was
swamp
dumb.
is far too remote for the tourist attraction
beard.
to make any money. It's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place?
That was it? That was the only deduction we get to make? But I wanted to think about my beard. Boo. It's a
Apparently,
cafe.
there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right. I'm not hungry, though. This place is putting me off food. Apparently, there's a museum to the left and a cafe to the right.
Fuck, how much have they paid the voiceover guy? Yeah, right?
I'm not hungry, though. This place is putting me off. Note to self.
Good note.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front.
Hello,
It's too dark
Blinded!
to see
Welcome!
inside.
How are you? Hollow part of the tree right at the front is too dark to see inside.
It's a fork in the road. How non-linear.
Har har. Har har har. Okay, how many clues do we have left here? One more.
It's the base of a... Was this entire place built around it?
Around the tree. Okay, so the tree was here before us. Okay, now we can move
I
on.
should visit the crime scene before I do anything else.
Blinded, are you a sailor now? My beard is far too remote to have murdered anyone. That's it, Julie. That was the clue.
I think Officer James said it was to the west.
Oh, other direction then. Okay.
Looks like this path leads towards the northwest corner of Boggy's Bog. I can't wait. A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore.
So they cut down this tree, but they left the other tree? Alright, is there clues in this area? Yes, 3. Okay.
I should visit the crime scene, but I think Officer James said it was to the west.
Okay. Fine, crime scene it is. We'll come back. We'll come back. Up? Does Boggs own this place? No, it was Richard Remington that owned it, and he's the one that got murdered, so.
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door, and back down into those reeds by the water. There are bizarre...
Okay, but there's like normal people footprints too.
There are...
Does nobody care about those? No.
There
Okay.
are... What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water. I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button.
Boggs is the killer? Boggs did it. I don't know if you guys heard that. He just said he did it. Okay, so this vine, yeah. Do. 3.
That's the one, but I wonder where this lockpick came from.
A lockpick discarded near the entrance to Remington's office, covered in a strange liquid slime, most likely used by the murderer to break into Remington's office. Why are there 2 question marks on this? We can't, like, examine it harder, can we? Boggs doesn't own it, but Boggs and Mira's apartment is right around the corner. Yes, yes. Mystery solved. Next game.
So, this is where they found Remington's body.
Why did it bring this up? I know the police record.
There's an open window above Remington's body. One of the curtains is ripped and hanging on the outside.
An escape, perhaps?
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down. Maybe if I get desperate later on.
Can we use items? What is this about? It's not been officially cited for 60 years. Interesting, there's like cute little character profiles. So this is Remington then. Oh my god, he looks like Nigel Thornberry. I'm calling it. Boggy is a fictitious character and the victim is actually him. He paid a look-alike and killed him to fake his own murder so that he could start his life over again? Maybe. No body, how do we fiddle around with the cadaver? Yeah, where is his body?
Not suspicious. Suspicious. Not suspicious. Suspicious. Not suspicious. Suspicious.
I like the way he says suspicious.
Not suspicious. Suspicious.
Suspicious. It's a great exclamation. Smashing. Actually, it's a Indo-European greeting. Ahoy? Oh, interesting. Smashing. Alright, so Nigel Thornberry died.
What's this?
Oh.
The strange footprints stop right by these. Maybe I should take a closer look. Maybe I can move some of them out of the way.
Boop. 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 Guys, it's crucial to boop when you move things.
Pair of green flippers, badly hidden in the reeds outside the office.
Please find a drawing of the Boggy character and secretly set it as Boggs' profile image everywhere. I don't think it would be very secret, but I could do it. Okay, so we've got mysterious slippers. Is that everything for this page? Probably not. Oh, it is. Okay. All right, let's try to figure out how we can break in here. Clues, maybe? Can we use this? No? We don't have, like, a usable inventory.
I don't. There's an open window. What? I can't get. Maybe.
Okay. Do it!
Some suspects. Let's get this investigation started.
What is he doing? Is this the cameraman just dipping his feet in the fucking bog? This is a classic Scooby-Doo case. Did Scooby-Doo ever? I don't think they ever did murders, did they? They did like missing objects, mysterious sightings. I don't think they ever dealt with like actual murders. I think they did like missing people maybe. All right, do we want Towhead or Tiny Robin Hood? Who should we talk to first? Towhead or Tiny Robin Hood? Place your opinions now. Well, yeah, but it would have become murder. Yeah, because it's a kid's show. Yeah, it was a kid's show. It's the best way to get your feet chomped on by a gator? Yeah, no kidding. I mean, they didn't say that it was Florida, but still probably not a smart idea, and also probably really gross. Swamps are not known for their crystal clear water. Robin Hood. Okay, we're going Robin Hood. Tiny Robin Toe?
Yes, do you have a message for me?
Vanderpeer?
No, I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
You don't.
It is some
look it.
terrible
Who
hairdo.
are you anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Vanderpeer.
The famous movie director?
The artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm a man of many talents.
Okie dokie. Julie, you're Vanderpeer? That is very talented beard you've got. Let's just keep commenting on beards this entire time.
That is a very talented beard you've got, at least.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then
Could
I'll
you
be
shove
too
it?
far away to talk to you.
I know.
What is this? Present a clue. Present a profile. Your job last night. Let's talk about his
What's
job.
a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director
Did you
works.
see the resemblance? Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering. This area, the history, the atmosphere, it's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
You're making a movie about Boggy? About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he? So mysterious.
No idea. I have...
Tiny glasses, I think.
Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well,
Bobby.
faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course, but he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work. But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
Boggs, they're making a movie about you.
Were you working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed I was working, very hard indeed, well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest, but yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual, yes. Difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burl, right? Did you need him to film for you?
Always.
Suspicious.
But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself. I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
You were filming? Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking.
Let me see your
Now,
footage.
don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
Okay,
The
Julie.
water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? I'm excited there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective, but there are some odd sounds on the audio track. Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
I need a fake beard for Sleuth Saturday so that I can stroke it. A little hobby of killing people. Robinson's face kind of looks like a cuttlefish. Yeah, I could see that. Does a quiet striking beard stroke? Gee, that wasn't quite English, but yes, I stroked my invisible beard. Okay. Footage recorded last night at the exact time of the murder, filmed by Vincent Vanderpeer in the clearing on the west side of the swamp near the crime scene. There's nothing to see, but various clues can be heard on the audio track. Listen to them in order. Tap here to play a sound. Okay. So it was creaking first. Creaking, a cry. Clang is way last. Okay. Next Saturday, Miro just has a tuft of beard hair that she cut off a sleeping hobo. God, no, I would use my cat's hair before I would cut hair off of a hobo. What kind of person? You're nuts. A beard, you say? I can send you mine. Do you have a P.O. box? I do not have a P.O. box. Please don't send me your beard. Okay, and then we've got a blast. No, not some ripping. No, not a thud. Clang. No, okay. Alright. Creaking. Outcry. Blast. Clang. Thud? No. Clang, ripping, thud. No, but there's another outcry. Creaking. Outcry. Blast. Clang. Outcry. Ripping. Thud. Clang. Okay. It didn't give me like anything. Anybody else getting stutters? My bit rate's staying steady, so you shouldn't. Have Boggs grow a glorious beard so you can stroke it instead of your own on Sleuth Saturdays. He said that I should stroke his when I said that, so USPS guy. Hello, Miss Miro. I have a package for you. Sweet, the body hair of my fans have sent me. Sweet, the body hair of my cult is here. God, how weird would that be? I should say that to a UPS man just to freak him the fuck out someday. We could present a clue. The film
I don't know if it's any use to you at all. I'll film again tonight and try to get a version without all those bizarre noises in the background.
Yeah, dude, I'm just interested in your glorious film. That's correct. What do you know about Boggs?
Yes, the reason we're all here, of course.
Not me.
Isn't he your prime suspect?
Well, officially, yeah, but I mean...
What an amazing creature! No one has seen him for 60 years and he still manages to get accused of murder. Incredible!
He looked like a madman when he said incredible. Okay, I guess we're good for now, maybe? Let's talk to Tothum here.
Alright, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby,
Odd!
professional camera.
Thank you for the raid!
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm
Welcome,
here to
raiders!
investigate
Hello,
last night's
hello!
Obviously.
Hello, Charlie Pryor.
Strange.
Tell the Wanderer,
Is that your
hello.
first name?
Delicate Lily. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to Sleuth Saturday. How are you guys? How was, what's the game called? Pillars of Eternity. How was it? Had a brain fart. Wax to Seal, welcome. Rakaja 2, hello. Axe Colleen. Key Maps Spaps. I butchered that one. See Dante, hello, hello. Rin Coffee Rex, hi guys. Hendrix, hello. Thank you for so much for the raid, Odd. Did you have a good stream? Gets bug spray. Don't spray the raiders. We are playing Detective Grimoire today. We're investigating a murder. This man named Remy Remington was murdered, and the prime suspect is a swamp creature named Boggy Boggs. So that's what we're up to. We are this guy. We're Detective Grimoire. We have a glorious head of red hair. We lost our hat, though, which kind of sucks. You guys haven't missed too much, though. We just started this game like 35 minutes ago, so welcome. Welcome to all the lurkers as well. Click Denny? Click Denny? Click. Someone had a close shave. Him? No, he's got the 5 o'clock shadow, you know? This is a professional broadcast. Always professional. Super professional. Okay. Let's find out. First name. What's a first name? It's my second name. Detective is my first name. Tell the Wanderer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Miro's Heroes. I hope you enjoy your time here. It's my 23rd name. Yes, we have 23 names. No, I think I like that Detective is my first name.
It's my second name. Detective is my first name.
Mm-hmm.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
Oh, okay. Bobby Burrell. lied to me, doesn't explain why, was one of the reasons, told me that. Came to the swamp, was so useless. Bobby Burl was useless. Was nowhere to be found last night. Vanderpeer lied to me because I lost my hat. Remy Remington. Yeah, no, that's legit his name. I don't think I can get to the menu right now to show you, but I think that was his name, or maybe it was Richard Remington. We're going with Remy Remington now, so it's a thing. He was the murderer. No, I have no idea. Told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Yeah, that's right.
Vincent Vanderpeer
There we go.
told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burl doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
We're gonna catch him. We're gonna catch him in a lie. Remington sounds like a porn name. It sounds like a bad porn name. I am in a bubble. The professional bubble. Have you ever seen a streamer in a bubble? No, because only professional streamers stream from bubbles. Yes, this is the professional streamer bubble. Have a nice weekend. Okay, have a good weekend to you too. Keep app, spap. I'm just gonna keep butchering it. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for dropping by. Mowgli1218. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mirror's Heroes. I hope you enjoy your time here. Okay. The challenge topic will now be available when you talk to Burl. Find the truth. Okay. I'm gonna find out what you're doing, Mr. Toe Thumb. Challenge unlocked. Actually, let's just talk about him, let's talk to him about normal stuff first. I could go for a kebab. That does sound good. Better than Twinkle Sparkle? We don't talk about Twinkle Sparkle.
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and
Is
I
this
was
his
happy to
chest
help.
hair?
Vincent Vanderpeer.
I think that's chest
Mean
hair.
that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh,
Chest
really?
waves.
Why do you want to come here in the
Waves
first
of
place?
hair.
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the
It's
time.
a chest tattoo.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming?
Pastor Mikey Wan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Mirror's Heroes. I hope you enjoy your time here. It's a chest tattoo really popular with those millennials. I mean, I'm a millennial technically, and I don't have a chest tattoo, so. What a sexy thumb, right, Julie? Okay. Can anyone just walk? Oh, yeah, it is Richard Remington, but he looks like Nigel Thornberry. Oh my god, look at the little ghost. A ghost, offered to help my eyebrows to dress up as Boggy. Perfect. That's it. I love these ridiculous combinations I can make. Me neither, so we can both get them. Okay, Pork Choppy, we'll get chest tattoos. Symbolic chest hair, symbolic vacancy of neck, symbolic redundant stubble, but the cameraman looks non-conceptual? Yes? Not sure what you mean. Okay. Let's see. Bobby Burl has always had permission from Richard Remington to film in the swamp.
Bobby Burl has always had permission from
Nope, that
Richard
was right.
Remington to film here in the swamp. I'm losing my mind here.
Only recently got permission, and it's probably this one.
Vincent Vanderpeer
There we go.
only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Vanderpeer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an
Whoa.
excuse.
Thank you for the clip, Seishi. Don't talk about Twinkle Sparkle. Perfect. Okay, so now we can challenge that guy. Let's talk about last night.
You were here
Shall we?
yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
Luckily, thank you for the auto host. Just what a millennial would do. Trying to buy my pardon? Hey, Squid, welcome. That's one beefcake thumb. I know, right? He's the thumb cameraman. Okay, let's challenge him now.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpure over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had to walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
Where does he put it? I had some stuff with avocado today, so I'm sadly a millennial meme for now. You count. Admiral Broco, thank you for the biddies. I'm back. Welcome back. Did you BRB before Odd ended and then you ended up here when you came back? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the biddies. Love in the chat for Admiral Brocode. Thank you. Can you ask him what the footage what is the footage of the camera? So we actually got to look at the footage and they didn't have any like visual information that was good, but they had like weird sounds that played and it was like thuds and cries. So it was broken and being repaired. You lost it in the swamp and went to look for it. You left it with Vanderpeer and he used it instead.
You left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know.
That's not suspicious at all. Didn't you change it to something else for a while? Change what? Oh, Admiral Brocode. Oh, did you change your name? You were Gamer Vision for a time. Oh, I don't think I ever made that connection. I'm mostly generalized millennial too, don't worry. I have a mental breakdown when I need to decide which hair coloring is better. Or when I'm making my own doctor's appointment. Oh, pork choppy. It's okay. I don't like calling to order pizza, so. Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side. You were collecting samples of swamp water. You got lost in the swamp. You were trying to get out. No. I think he said he had a hobby.
Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here. I left
His
my
hobby
video
is also
camera,
filming?
yes, but I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs.
Oh,
You
I
know
see.
the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so.
Busting out his
I've always
Polaroid
enjoyed
camera.
traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be
Hey,
disciplined
Alpha.
when you're not using a digital
I
camera.
hate phoning to order
I
stuff. I
see
hate
it?
phoning people.
Of course.
Yeah.
I took it near the woods at
Yeah.
the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect.
Oh, I'm
Here
gonna
we
need
are.
to see that.
Feel free to take a look.
Thank you. Speaking of Alpha, so did you guys hear that Google came out with that thing that will make phone calls for you now? It's an AI bot. You just like tell your Google Assistant, like, make me an appointment May 3rd for a haircut at 12 p.m. and it'll call the hair salon and make you an appointment, and it's super smart and can handle like an amazing amount of interactions. You guys should look it up. It's really cool because I'm gonna abuse the hell out of it. Rakaija too. I think I said that right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Miro's Heroes. I hope you enjoy your time here. Yeah, that's what it's called, Duplex. Thank you, Pastor. Yeah, Google Assistant Duplex. Super cool, and I'm going to abuse the hell out of it.
Wait, what?
But what if that time isn't available? So they had an example of like this guy that was calling to reserve a restaurant, and the restaurant said, we don't take reservations for like parties that are less than 6 or something like that. Like, you know, ruined the AI's plan to make a reservation. And so the AI changed it to ask like what their times were or something. Like, it handled it really well. I can't describe it. I don't remember, but it handled it super well. Taking prank calls to the next level. Thank you. Guys, I have a sandwich because I'm starving. Call Will Smith. The robots are taking over. They are. It's kind of scary, but at the same time, kind of great.
This is a photo?
It would be fun to tell it to phone and order Chinese food and set my dentist and doctor's appointments. Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm. I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night.
It's
Brush
just
the
blank?
developing fluid over the photo to reveal the
Oh,
image.
I see. Oh, guys, we get to touch the photo. Oh, oh, what do you guys think it's gonna be? I want bets on what you guys think this picture is going to be. While I take a bite of this sandwich. Pork choppy. I think you're right, especially with like grocery delivery systems nowadays. Like, you'd never fucking have to leave the house ever. Screw sunshine, who needs that? I was at CES and saw the housekeeping robot take over 8 minutes to pick up a Wii remote and put it on the table 5 feet away. We're safe for a while. Quality. Quality robot. A mermaid. A butt. A Boggs butt. Okay, so we've got mermaids and butts. Oh! It's a Boggs, but not a Boggs butt.
What? Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm
It
not
could be.
convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
What the hell? A blurry photo taken by Bobby Burl shortly before the murder. It shows something that looks like Boggy in the woods at the back of the swamp. The being in the photo seems to have long legs. Crucial. Long legs. Bog Belfie? No, it's Boggy Boggs. Okay, I think we're done with this guy then. Maybe we talk to this guy about, yeah, we have to do his challenge now.
I heard this isn't the first
Screw
time
vitamin
I've
D,
tried to
you
film
need
you.
that. Who needs that?
In the swamp? What are you talking about?
It could be a costume. It probably is a costume. Remington has denied you permission in the
Remington
past.
has denied you the filming permission in the past.
All about them vitamin D
Nothing but the
supplements,
natural
right?
process
That's
of
all you
being
need.
in a profession like mine. Every
Okay, Azathoth,
situation simply
get you more tea.
requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly
Epic,
gets
that's
his
terrible.
way.
I can't believe you put that in my chat. That is a very unfortunate dog, though. I hope he gets some hair. The most famous movie director suddenly gets his way.
I wonder how that happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item
This
onto the
snoo.
paper to draw the idea.
Okay. Oh, I am famous. I am the boss. Look at his little doodles. Oh, he loves him? He threatens him. He gives him money. He gives him flowers. How did Vanderpeer suddenly get his own way? Money. Probably.
Right. That's the one. I think you bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next
Should we
neighbor's
delete it?
pockets. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
Okay. I think we're done with that then. We're still missing the clue for this one.
Rocks sitting in the water, like, if that was a natural occurrence, it's a very convenient one. That's the path that leads back past the protest and towards the crossroads.
Okay.
There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction.
Bologna. No, it's ham and cheese on toast. Ham and cheese sandwich. Okay. What the hell is this? Stop swamping the swamp? What does that even mean?
These
What is
flower
this?
petals seem a little out of place lying on the ground over there.
Ah, you've arrived at a bad time, my friend. For once, they don't
This is gonna be
want
good.
tourists walking around this place.
Oops. I always arrive at a bad time.
I'm a detective,
That's what I do.
not a tourist.
My apologies.
We learned what that button
It's
does.
just, you have the same wide-eyed expression as the kids that come here. Running around, spending their parents' money, you know.
Well, it's not every day I visit a swamp full of such unique specimens.
It's no problem. You're just thinking what we all thought when we arrived for the first time.
Why didn't they put in a bathroom?
No, you're thinking, this place is beautiful. What a lucky man I am to be here.
I am I? Well, if you say so.
Edward Everstone, at your service.
That's a pretty cool name. Can I call you Ed?
You don't
Another
need to.
protester.
Everyone just calls me Echo.
Echo? Why? Why? Because you'd bounced if I threw you at a wall? What? Never say baloney to one of them. They'll fucking kill you. Who? Who's gonna kill me? Why? Because it gives you an elevated sense of purpose. Why? Because you're a good swimmer. Why? Because you'd bounce if I threw you at a wall. I'm gonna go with this one.
Why? Because it gives you an elevated sense of purpose?
What? No. Because I always come back. Again and again. Until my job is done.
Whew, this guy is something else.
You're
Let's
protesting,
learn about his
right?
job.
I certainly am. And now that you're here, I'm getting you involved.
What does that mean? Yeah,
Please do
I
not.
haven't got time to hold up signs for you. I'm
Please do
sorry.
not involve
You
me.
simply have to hear my message and
The
do
hidden
it.
people.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
The hidden people
Also
back.
have a little notebook.
What was the first thing you felt when you saw the sign for Boggy's Bog looming over you?
Well, I thought it
Not
was...
thought, felt.
I felt... Well, something seemed wrong. There wouldn't be a tourist attraction in the middle of a swamp like this. There shouldn't be.
My job is done. Clearly your brain is working perfectly, Detective.
So you're against the tourist attraction? Yeah, let's see. You'd rather this area was kept as a natural habitat, right?
Right again. And that precise word, habitat. First and foremost, I'm protesting for
Animal rights? Okay, I'm losing chat. To someone from... Oh, Mortadella? Oh, interesting. I did not know that. Looks like my beard, even with the orange beads. Seisha, you have such a glorious beard. In the US, we ruin everyone else's food. It's kind of our thing. We call it Mortadella in Austria. Okay. That and bombs. Not sure, but mortadella usually isn't really sausage. It's kind of morte like ham with pistachios in it. Oh, we call that something else here. It's not, bologna doesn't have anything else in it. It's just like weird ham. I'm finally on a PC that might work for more than a minute. Oh, did your PC freeze again? We're having technical issues lately, guys. We've tried a lot of things. To no avail. My mom is singing in her bath? What? And it sounds like someone is actually strangling her. Rip. Rip Pork Choppy's mom. We had a US exchange student, we ordered pizza and she said something like, finally some American food. Welcome to American kids. There are too many of us to keep up. No, there's a good amount. There's a good amount of people. So this is the right chat for me to find the bearded lady for my freak show? Yes. Because that doesn't constitute a crime. There's no such thing as American food. Hamburgers and pie. Maybe not pie. I think hamburgers are purely American. Maybe. Guys, get me the history of the hamburger. Ready, set, go. Okay.
Well, okay, I'm following you, but
I don't know why he's
it's not
protesting
like
for animal
they're
rights in the
cutting
swamp.
down trees or anything like that, right?
All animals deserve the right to live in peace, and I promise you, on a normal day, this place is far from peaceful.
Are you talking about the swamp creature? About Boggy?
A creature
Hamburgers come
like
from
that
Hamburg in
has
Germany.
earned
Okay,
the
never
right
mind. I
to
was
be left
wrong.
alone.
Thank you, Harbeck.
We're fools to invite ourselves
There's gotta be
into
an
his
American
home
food.
like this on a daily basis, assuming he's not going to mind. Assuming he'll keep to himself and let us walk around with his face on our t-shirts.
Well, I agree. I think he should be left alone. But like you said, he can probably handle himself. And if no one has even seen him in 60 years, I don't really see the problem.
Unlike you, Detective, I never had an academic calling in life. I was never even a talented artist or musician or anything. So instead, I made the decision to stand up for those who were getting a raw deal.
Not to crush your hopes and dreams, but doubtful. Oh, fried chicken. That's a good one. That could probably be American. Chicken nuggets and McRib are American? Even though it's the work of a chef from Luxembourg? Hello, Winter Morgan. Welcome. It's reconstituted meat. And it's something nobody did before. Okay, I can see that. Reconstituted meat sounds highly American. Yeah, because it's gross. Chicken nuggets and McRib aren't food. They're food-like products. Yes. Okay, let's talk to him about last
You
night.
come here every day.
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those days. What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was here at my protest spot until fairly late. Then I went to get something to eat at Harper's Cafe before I...
Wait, you ate at the cafe here? Doesn't supporting the tourist attraction like that kind of go against your protest?
A man has to eat, doesn't he? I don't think the meager contributions of one person are going to keep this place afloat. Especially now.
But he
And
thinks the
you're
meager
sleeping
contributions of
here?
one protester is
Doesn't
going
it
to
get
take it
cold
down.
out?
Well, I came prepared, of course. I usually find myself with 1 or 2 extra layers to wear. Most of this bulk is padding, I promise you.
I'm sure it is. So you stayed here the whole night?
That's right. And I admit I may have heard some stranger than usual sounds floating around the swamp last night.
What kind of sounds?
It's impossible to say. This place fills with the most terrifying sounds at night. Hundreds of animals, some tiny, some much larger, awaken and make their own protests. Every night until the sun rises in the morning.
Insects make noises at night. Okay, I've written it down.
Italian pizza is super different. I've had it, and it was an experience. It's still delicious, though. And if you get into, like, Japanese pizza, that's a whole different ballpark because they put, like, weird shit on their pizza. Okay, we can't do his challenge. I don't think we have anything to present him, so I think we're good for now. How many clues do we have to find in this area? 2 more. Blue and red flower petals on the ground.
I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here, and I'm impressed someone would want to.
Oh, so he's like legit camping here then.
It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock. He's staring into my soul. It should open if I set the right number.
Oh, I have no idea what the number is. Oh, I know what the right number is. Boob. It's boob. Flying in the dark, welcome! Why is his nose orange? I am not entirely sure. It does look like a strange carrot. He's still better looking than Remington, though. Who still looks like Nigel Thornberry. Or Totham Man. You know. Yeah. Try 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, yes.
I'm impressed.
Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. The classic combination for every lazy human. No,
It's
work.
a piece.
Okay. Maybe we can ask him about it later. What else do we need to find here?
Looks like looks like this path.
No.
Looks like this. A rather promontory.
Are you guys still discussing what may or may not be meat in America? They actually don't use stuff like that in McDonald's overseas. It's modified soy and corn products. Yeah, that's probably true. That sounds true. Oh, we went the wrong direction. Oh wait, we can go, hold on. Hold on, we can go this way. Let's go see what's over here. Oh!
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
Interesting. Somebody was over here at the museum. Today is food discussion day in Miro's chat. Every weekend is a different theme. Hey, I'm totally fine with food. I love food. Food discussion for the win.
That museum is quite a nice building, which makes it look even more out of
My
place.
favorite was the crotchless panties theme. Oh lord. Who doesn't like chicken here? I enjoy chicken.
Being held up on wooden supports, it's bizarre. That's the logo for Boggy's Bog. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction. I hope they don't charge an entrance fee.
Do we have everything in this area? Probably not. Oh, we do. Okay, nice. So, can we go in the museum? We
Door's
can.
jammed unless I can
Damn
get
it.
these brass handles out of the way. Seems like I can rotate them around.
It's Starry, welcome. How are you? Hello, hello. Seems like
Just
okay.
until the gap in the middle is clear.
Oh. Jesus. These are extremely
That
violent.
top hat guy would have so struggled with this one.
Top hat guy? What is this kid in here? Oh man, there's so much to take in right now. Alright,
I'd better take a look at
let's
this.
look at this book. Bless Boggs. Did he sneeze? I wasn't even paying attention. Bless Boggs. Bless Sneeze Boy.
This journal. Huh. It's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy. It seems to be the centerpiece of
Perfect.
the entire museum.
Okay. Journal was recorded 60 years ago by an explorer who first visited the swamp. The only record of Boggy existing contains notes and sketches on the appearance of a swamp creature. Boggy is shown with 3 small claws on each arm. Boggy's feet are always hidden in the water. There seems to be a page ripped from the back. If his feet are always hidden in the water, then what are these boots for? These are his 3 claws. Okay.
Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. What's this? Something doesn't seem right here.
I still can't believe chicken will be a unifier in the human race. Yeah, I can see that.
I
Go
think
chickens.
I should try arranging these models into pairs.
Save the chickens. Well, they're okay. They're not endangered. They are treated pretty poorly, though. I think I should try arranging.
Something
Okay.
seems out of place.
Try arranging them. There's stuffed hands.
It looks like someone
Oops.
tried to hide them here.
Yeah, there was like little fake stuffed hands. Okay. According to historical sketches, the skin would have a number of spots and patterns similar to that of a toad or frog. 3 prominent sharp claws, supposedly the primary weapon of the boggy swamp monster. Some early sketches even show a small thumb. Samples of the creature based on sketches do not touch. They're not part of the exhibit, that's for sure. So some little fake tentacles. Interesting.
Things in jars. Ooh,
Things in jars.
I don't like things in jars.
Did you know there are emergency numbers for bats? What do you mean, like the bat calls an emergency number if it can't find food, or you call an emergency number if the bat gets in your house? You have kids that are allergic to soy, so we're totally aware of the overuse of it. Oh, that's really unfortunate. It is really in everything. I'm glad I dropped in today. You folks are fun to chat with. Thanks, Internet. Oh yeah, thank you, Pastor, for being here. Welcome to the Mira's Heroes. We always talk about weird trash. Sounds pretty problematic. Celiac people kind of have the same problem in Italy because we have that stuff everywhere. Oh yeah, that's true too. Fake tentacles? I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. Hey, Dark Gladiator! Welcome! How are you today? No, don't hate on bats. Bats are awesome. I need to know. Why are we calling the emergency number for bats? No such thing as fake tentacles in hentai. Jesus Christ.
Unless the thing is marmalade.
Oh, we have a thing for marmalade.
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
Oh my god. Another story from Boggy's Bog. Copyright. Why would they put their date in Roman numerals? I don't even know. Let's see. This is 6. 36. I forget what M and C are. Hold on. Let's get us a chart. C is 100. M is thousands. So this is 1936? 1934. Is it 34? Oh, you're right, because it's behind it. It's 34. You're right. Damn, Alpha, look at you. You got it before me. 1934. MCM is 1900s because it's used a lot. I see. I don't typically look at dates in Roman numerals, so. 34, yeah. That probably wasn't a puzzle, but it was fun to solve it with you guys. Oh, what if it's that guy's combo lock? We should go try 1934 as that guy's combo lock, just for fun. We're gonna go do that. I'm curious. I bet it's a thing.
I'm impressed. And it's echoes. It's
Oops.
a piece.
1934. Oh, it worked! Yeah! I was definitely not expecting that to work. Hey, Celso, welcome! I'm allergic to, so I know how shit it can be. What are you allergic to? Anybody with allergies, I'm super sorry. Hello, hello. God, chat's going way too fast for me now. Okay, we're just gonna read this book.
It's a journal. I guess it belongs to Echo. Bad news.
I guess I'm gonna read it.
I don't know what to do. Was my whole protest in vain? They'll shut this place down, sure, but I'll never know if I got through to him. That's all he's written.
I just got the achievement intruder alert. Whoops. Why would he set it to be that date? That's really interesting. Oops, I went the wrong way. I want to go back to the museum and talk to that kid. Okay. Guys, we did it. I'm super happy. Let's talk to this nerdo.
Here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
You're incorrect, detective. I am no mere tourist.
How?
Oh my
did you
god,
know
his
I was
voice
a
acting is incredible.
Was it my stylish trench coat? My sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. That's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are you
Agent
doing?
Folder. Holy shit. Did you guys see the entire filing cabinet he just had in his pocket? Incredible. There are options, but they cost a lot. I have 4 kids, but one has food allergies, plus my wife and I do, so we spend like 60% of our budget on food. Oh, that blows. I'm super sorry. I wish that healthy food and like better options were not so expensive. Agent Fax Molder. Agent has too many things in his pockets. Okay, I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook. I'm doing a drawing of your beautiful face. I'm writing in my diary, it's been a long day. I'm drawing a picture of your beautiful face.
I'm drawing of your beautiful face.
Okay. Tell me about your job,
So,
folder.
if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here,
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
Mm-hmm.
so you're visiting the museum for fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night and day to study its secrets.
Ah, what kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology.
What is that?
A fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
Nobody has
I'm with you on the
pockets like that.
speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
A wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So,
Your knowledge or
you'll
your
help me?
pockets?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you. If you're in the mood for a little light reading, let me find it for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
Wow, just wreck me folder, thanks. Epic, I'm going back in time to find your bat story. So there was a bat on one of my window shutters a few days ago, and I got a bit worried, called my local vet to ask what to do since bats are protected animals, and they gave me a number for emergencies with only bats. Like if you find an injured bat, there's an actual bat emergency service. That's really interesting. I'm glad that they have that. The only animals I've ever had to take to like a rescue center have been bunnies and a pigeon. Multiple bunnies. Multiple litters of bunnies when I was a kid. You think that they would have them somewhere safer, but no. I went back in time. I went back in time for the bat story. Okay. Information about Boggy collected by Agent Folder. Boggy's swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches in which he had 3 claws on each arm. The modern character has a simple fin-like arm instead, making him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe information is out there somewhere. So I'm willing to bet that the pieces that we found, like the boots and the weird flippers, I think these are like parts of a mascot costume that somebody stole and tried to use to cover up the murder. That's my thought. Okay, tell me about last night,
Mr.
little man.
Agent Folder.
Oh my god.
Yeah, were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted to breaking the law. If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so I don't.
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
And what are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
I need to pick my questions carefully.
So apparently it's obligatory to play this when I go back in time, except I already went back in time, so... What in the world is this? Epic, you are an old fart. What is all this old stuff? You always send me stuff from, like, at least the 80s. I found a box of mixed pit bull and lab puppies dropped off in the middle of the park when I was walking my dog. I took them home and found a home for 3 of them and kept the last 2 for myself. Oh, that's awesome, Admiral Brocode. Thank you for helping the poor puppies. My cat actually is was part of a litter that a feral cat had outside my mom's house. So, yeah, I totally get it. Why would somebody, I guess, the park is probably a good place to drop them off, because then at least there's like high visibility, like a lot of people see them and, you know, want to help them. Poor puppies. Are they pretty? You should drop some pictures of your pretty puppies in the Discord, in the pet channel. Okay, the lockpick. I found near Remington's body might belong to
The lockpick
Agent Folder.
I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something.
Okay. Let's challenge this boy.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Yes.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yes,
Stop
I am.
distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies, go ahead.
So, what are we showing Folder now? Where did I find this again?
Outside the office, right?
I found a lockpick
Yeah.
at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
You admitted to owning a lockpick and using it to open doors. You said Remington always carried a lockpick with him. You were at the scene of the crime yesterday and you know who— No, that's a stretch.
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Ho, ho.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You left your lockpick by Remington's office yesterday. You let him borrow it. You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a
You
new
lost
one.
your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
That's right. I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently, it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
Smart man.
Yeah, it's an important piece of evidence.
Okay. We did the thing. Did we find all the clues in here? No. Not even close.
Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago, in a different location. It's
Oh,
only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That
interesting.
might explain why it looks so out of place. Books about Boggy and other mysterious creatures.
Are we still on the case? Yeah, we're on the case. We're doing the thing. Kind of lost myself in chat. That's okay. Yeah,
I'll
we're
read
still
them
on the
some other
case.
time. These are skulls? Oh, they're just models. Creepy models.
Okay, Blacko. Look at that nerd pushing up his glasses.
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though.
He has like the perfect stereotypical nerd voice acting though. It's beautiful. I
Some
love it.
educational facts about swamps.
Have you ever seen the British comedy show Couples? If not, you should. I fucking loved it. No, I have not. I can check it out though. Is it on Netflix? Because I usually don't watch stuff outside of Netflix just because I'm lazy.
Swamps are gross. Yes? Yes, I did.
I have seen IT Crowd though. I think I read a comment earlier saying that yeah, you didn't like IT Crowd. I actually loved IT Crowd, mostly just for the vampire goth dude whose name I can't remember.
Apparently, this is the exact hat worn by the explorers 60 years. It seems everyone is destined to lose a hat or two in this damn swamp.
The swamp eats hats. Okay, did we find everything yet? I don't remember how many there were. No, we need 2 more. 2 more things.
Let's see here. This journal belonged to the explorer.
Yes, IT Crowd. There was 1 person here. Yeah, me. I liked it. My mom also enjoyed it, if that counts. 1 person here. Oh, 1 person here who didn't like it. Yes, Blinded was not a fan. Also, since you guys are here, since there's a lot of new people, I guess I should do a shameless plug. You guys should go check out Operation Shia. If you notice up top, we have a goal going, and that will help explain the goal. So, because there's a lot of new people here, and you might need
First
to know.
discovered Boggy in the swamp 60 years ago.
Plug away. That's it. That's the plug. read the document. It's it's not super long. Basically, we're just doing some goals, and there's some incentives. There's individual goals and group goals for some fun stuff. So we've already blown clear past our May goal, so I'm not super worried about it. But if you would like to find out about it, there's the link. Let's head this direction now. What is this?
This staircase is a tree.
Not butt plug,
And this
not
tree
bath
is a
plug.
staircase.
Is this charity? No, it's not charity. Well, I mean, it's charity to me, kind of. I'm a charity case. If you guys would like to donate to charity, a lot of people are doing the St. Jude thing this month, and that is a very worthy cause. So I found out about it too late to participate, but I know Amor is doing it, and some other bigger streamers that I can't think of right now. I've seen a lot of people participating though. Nope, crotchless panties, but there are socks. There's socks as a goal. Miro charity, yes. Watching the Shia announcement. Okay, Pastor.
And this place is so weird.
So we've got, what, a tree house going on? Is that what this is?
What's this? Looks like this stuff in the water has been moved around recently. Maybe if I reposition them, I'll find a clue.
Crotchless socks? What the fuck would crotchless socks be? He's gonna have weird ass toes, isn't he? Oh, are we supposed to fit it in here? No. That's not movable. Oh. Oh, I get it. I get it. Probably something like that.
I recognize that footprint.
This place is so weird. You reckon? What gave that away?
It's the same as the one found at the crime scene.
Okay. Found some footprints. What else do we have in here? We have one more thing to find. Oh, did we ever find all the stuff at the museum, or did I just dip out? Oh, I didn't find it all. Oops. Fine, Miro. If crotchless panties are a no-go, can you at least give us backless panties? For the cool asses that are incoming? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I used to be a programmer until I quit about 2 years ago and went full-time into system admin work. I figured it out. Much more relaxing. Oh, I'm glad! I'm glad you have a better, more relaxing job. Okay, wait, we need one more thing around here.
The water's clear here.
Ah.
I can see my reflection in it.
Interesting. Not dirty
bad.
water. Okay, let's go up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Guys, we found a creepy ass treehouse.
Someone please tell me why there's a house here.
Got an arrow to the knee. 2006 memes. Bethesda does it, so can I. Yes, it's essentially a wishlist item. It was just something for me to work towards because I don't know what to do with all the generous donations I've been getting. I already had like a bunch saved up, and I was like, you know what, why don't we like put it all towards this and just have a goal to do. So that's what we've been doing. No more customer meetings, deadlines, or ever-changing requirement specifications. Ooh, yes. He's so gracious. Is it? Yeah, is an error to need 2006 meme? I feel old. I also feel old.
Well, the lights are on. Maybe
Oh my
somebody's
god.
home.
What are we going to find in this house, you guys? What do you think we're going to encounter here? First, let's make sure that we get all of our goodies. Oh, we did. Okay. Now we just go inside. What are we going to find? I'm gonna guess old witch. I'm gonna guess like an old hag witch.
The latch is broken on this door.
You're not old, you're a young chicken. Except I've been on the internet for like a majority of my life, so I still feel super old. Witch cooking people? Don't eat her? Chicken?
Seems I can
Oh my
fix
God.
it with those 3 cogs.
Uh-oh.
Just put them in the right place.
Every
One's
door
still
has a
on the right
puzzle in
pins.
this place.
I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
Okay. Put like that. No, maybe not. No, that one's not good either. Oh, I like that one there. I like that one there. What if we did... I do like that one there, although it almost looks like they're overlapping funny. I am terrible at cog puzzles. Because they always, like, get the spacing a little bit different depending on the puzzle maker. Also, there was one that I did that was, like, multiple tiers, and that messed me up for days. Gotta go. I must assemble some IKEA furniture. Okay, have fun. Hope to see you again, Pastor. Good luck with your IKEA furniture. That's always a fun time. Oh, that looks good. That one not so much, though. And we aren't utilizing this one either, which makes me question my life choices. Maybe like that? No, it didn't like that. Except they all move. Okay, that one has to go there. There's like nothing really else we can do with that, right? Didn't he say 3? Did he say 3? Hold on, maybe he'll say it again.
Well, the latch is broke. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just
3
put them
cogs.
in the right place. Once they're on the right, I can move the...
He did say 3, then why are there 4? Alright. Well then.
Perfect. I am amazing.
I don't know why they gave us 4 if we only needed 3. That was rude. Yes! I called it! Fucking Woodland Witch! Guys, I'm so good at this.
I'm indoors. What a treat.
You just walked straight into my house, did you?
We're about to get fucked up. We're about to get fucked up. Thank you, sorry. Thank you for reading things for me. I appreciate it. One's a red herring. It was for to throw you off, and it worked. Yeah, because I don't know how to read or hold sentences in my brain longer than 4 seconds. Okay. I'm paid to walk into people's houses. Not exactly. I had to climb here first. Sorry, I would have rung the bell.
Sorry, I would have rung the bell, but you don't have one.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention.
I like how her head looks like a
but
leaf.
I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Do you get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
Nope.
No.
No, I'm not.
I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on staying, I'll tell you. I'm Lady Weybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
Probably.
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you.
Insidious Koala, thank you for gifting us up to a Starry! A Starry, welcome to Miro's Superheroes. I hope you enjoy your new emote. Unless, I don't remember, I feel like you've been my sub before, haven't you? If not, enjoy your new Miro love emote, Mirodemorte. Oh no, my tea is empty again, but if I get another one, I won't be able to sleep. Azathoth, get chamomile tea. Win-win. Is Star C? Is that how you say it? Have I been saying it wrong my entire life? You have. Okay, that's what I thought. Well, you have your emote back in that case. Thank you so much, Insidious Koala. Lots of love in the chat.
What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born. And I have absolutely
How old
nothing
is
to
she?
do with him, or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you
Kind
been doing
of,
for that time?
But I wasn't gonna credit
If you
Star
don't
C.
mind me
Okay.
asking.
My bad.
I have many
Sorry.
reasons to be here, but I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area.
Uh-huh.
I've learned many things from them.
Now, what about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set.
It's a witch cauldron.
But if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Wow, how do you do that?
Chemistry.
Then why would she call it not a chemistry set? Like when he calls physics Fizkins. Yeah, it's just your cute nickname, generously donated by me. Star C. Okay, I think I've got it. Kind of. I think I'm still butchering it somehow. A page from Waybrook's book of pressed flowers contains information about all the flowers in the swamp and where they grow. The green and red species only grow around the side door of the museum and can't be found anywhere else. Interesting. Okay, tell me about last night,
Your job
lady.
is to ask me about what happened last night.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
No.
Cryptic.
That sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
I was here, in my house, by myself.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks.
Good.
Just give
Very,
me a minute
very
to write
good.
all this down.
You know what sucks about a challenging game fighting the same boss for the third time on fucking steroids and dying consistently to it, or for just fucking up once? Blecko, what are you playing? Also, just be thankful that games, like newer games nowadays, when you are fighting a boss repeatedly, at least allow you to skip the dumb cutscene, because I remember when I was a kid playing Kingdom Hearts and trying to beat Riku, and I had to listen to his fucking evil villain monologue like 6,000 times. It was so obnoxious. But now you can just skip it and it's great. I want to give her this.
Let's see. First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the cauldron, then tap the faucet.
Okay. Oh, into the cauldron.
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Unskippable stuff is evil. Exactly. What makes green? Blue and yellow, yeah? Oh, put it in the cauldron. I'm an idiot. Yeah,
Got it.
I made the color. Funny story about my name, it's Wow Nelfish. Was a random gen for my Nelf Hunter, but everyone thinks it's Spanish because it translates to I will be, or something prophetic like that. Oh, interesting. Everyone thinks my name is Latin, or like Spanish as well, but they always say it with like trying to roll their R's. It's Latin. It's old Latin.
Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down. in my
Blueberries and
notes.
flowers, huh? Okay, and then I want to do
Let's
this.
see. First, then
Also green.
and now,
Also green.
got it. Now that looks pretty similar to last time.
It does. It does. Is there anything else? Nothing else dripping. Okay. I think that's it for her then.
The owner of this house seems to enjoy reading.
Sounds good. Honestly. Mine is, some ass in the next town has the same fucking nickname, so I had to add Velasa to everything. Is it based off like a name, Blecko? Rolling R's only reminds me of Hitler, not Spanish. What?
Though,
Okay.
I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually. A little blanket on a little bed in a little house. It makes very little sense.
What? Why does it
There's
make
a
little
whole row
sense?
of needles and wool on that shelf.
That's her bed.
Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore. I'm indoors.
Oh.
The tree comes straight through the middle of the house. It even has little drawers carved into it.
That's
even
kind of
though
fun.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
This is
Fireplace?
like, it's so old-fashioned, it hurts my brain.
Okay, did we find everything in here then? Nope.
I'm in.
Oh, shit.
There's a book on the table. I think it's a book about flowers. How fascinating.
There we go.
I must take some. There's a.
Okay. I guess we kind of already read it. Blecko came originally from an older nickname that was some bullshit from some game. Ah, I see. Okay. Can we please appreciate this awesome background music? Yes, yes we can, because it's great, but like, it also loops well enough to where it's not obnoxious. It's good. It's good stuff. Okay, let's leave. Leave in your house, lady. Up? Do we continue? No, wrong way. Down. Go this way. Oh, we made it to the cafe. Okay, wait. Let me look at this map here. I see. How are we gonna get to this mystery spot? Oh, nice. We can just jump around. That's handy.
Predictably, a trash can. And I just can't resist taking a look inside. The glamorous life of a detective. My favorite
What
part
will
of the
you
job.
find?
Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here.
Digging through the trash. Digging through the trash. There's Doodle. The monster.
Hello, what's this?
Somebody like
Just a
making a
piece of paper?
costume?
Or something more sinister?
Sinister. It's definitely sinister, just like that banana peel. Get through the mystery spot through the locked door in the museum? Oh, maybe. Maybe, that's a good call. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so we have 2 and 5. We 1, 3, and 4. Interesting.
Are we really talking about a swamp creature here?
My outfit, my lost hat. The swamp creature. Explains what... Maybe?
The costume design
Nope.
I found in the trash can explains what the Boggy character was doing last night. I'm losing my mind. Did the real creature show up last night?
The swamp creature... I brought with me. What does that mean? The outfit I brought with me disproves that... No. Swamp creature that was hidden inside. I'm actually kind of stumped on this one, maybe. What is this blended? Oh, is this from that show? Okay, I'll watch it later. I found in my office. I found in the trash. I brought with me disproves that... Maybe?
The costume
No.
design I brought with me disproves what the swamp creature ever existed.
No, that wasn't even English. We need like a disproves that.
The Boggy character
Nope.
I brought with me disproves
I don't
what
know.
the swamp creature ever existed. Oh, that.
Any idea, guys? Maybe the photo? Okay, so I was thinking about the photo, but I'm not sure. We didn't find it in the office. We didn't find it in the trash. I guess we would do disproves?
Burrow's black and white
No.
photo I brought with me disproves what the swamp creature ever existed. Maybe there's another explanation for Boggs' appearance.
Photo. Disproves what the costume design is showing me.
Burrow's black and white photo
Nope.
I brought with me disproves what the
Maybe
costume
it's-
design is showing me. I don't. The costume design I brought with me disproves what Burrow's black and white photo is showing me. Ooh,
Nope.
that's The costume design I brought with me disproves what the swamp creature is showing me. What is
Nope.
the costume
I'm
design
glad I get multiple
brought
tries
with
on
me
this.
Disproves what the boggy.
Somebody made a boggy
is showing
costume.
me.
I know, I get that.
I don't get it. Seriously.
I can't watch Mira. I think I might be the drawing found in the trash. Disproves it ever existed. The drawing found in the trash. Okay. I found in the trash. Explains what. It explains what though? It's not explains that the swamp creature never existed. It's not an English sentence. So the costume design I found in the trash can explain what the swamp creature was doing last night, maybe? Or the boggy character was doing last night. Maybe?
The costume design
No.
I found in the trash can explains what the boggy character was doing last night. What is that?
No. Is it trash can or is it what I found in the trash can explain? No, I think you're right. It's probably trash can. My brain, it needs commas. It was hidden inside. It's definitely the drawing though. I feel like it is the drawing, right? But I'm not sure how to formulate this fucking sentence.
The costume design I
That's not
found in
it.
the trash can explains what the swamp creature was doing last night. I'm losing.
Crafty, thank you for the raid. Welcome. How was your stream? Look at your little crafty pooch. Hello, hello. Hello, that short guy. Thank you for the host as well. Costume design found in the trash. The black and white photo shows me.
The costume design I found in the trash
I
can
tried that.
explains what Burrow's black and white photo
Whatever.
is showing me. My detective's
You win,
intuition
that
is
short
picking
guy.
up.
Thank you very much.
That black and white
Thank you.
photograph. I'm not
We might have
sure
died.
I'm looking at the real boggy here, and I think these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer. I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this. Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself. If I can find that,
Already got 2
it'll be
bits
some
of that,
pretty
so.
impressive evidence.
Azathoth, why are you hiding? I melted my brain in divinity. Why did you melt your brain? Yeah, that short guy, you did it. Thank you. Because the photo seems to be of the costume. Yeah, it is. How's the sleuthing? Well, it was going well, except right when you showed up, we happened to be stuck for the first time, so whoops. Because I came here instead of... Oh, I see. Okay, I guess this is chapter 2 now. Oh shit, this girl's back.
For you.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What key?
That's true.
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on that office door.
Remington's office?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Yoki. Black Mordecai, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Oh, which reminds me. Sir Mordecai, you need back in. I saw your message. I don't know if your link still works, so there you go. Raid, except I was already here. Hi, Seishi. Black Mordecai, or excuse me, Sir Mordecai, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? So many raiders. Is Mirror the Lost Ark? Yes. Yes, I am.
Grass, trees, nothing unusual.
Okay.
There's a wooden path built right into the shipwreck. The rope bridge leads up through those trees. Do they expect tourists to climb up there? It looks dangerous. The tables and chairs are made out of parts of a ship.
I don't think I've ever had a stream that had 3 raids before. So, this is exciting. Thank you guys so much for all the raids.
I think. Never really learned much about ships.
Dead Mordecai? You're dead? Why are you dead? What happened?
Water everywhere, and not a drop to drink.
Well,
Seriously,
try
I'm
the
not drinking
caffeine. The caffeine? Mm-hmm. The cafe. God, brain. Alright, let's talk to this weird looking dude.
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over.
Is this his head or his chef's hat?
Grimoire.
that. At your service. Well, kind of.
Oh,
Yeah,
VR.
you're
Oh,
a
boy.
suspect, too.
Hey, Salty!
Yes,
Welcome!
of course. Feel free
Everybody's
to be
here.
as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
Harper.
You know my name.
That short guy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Miro's Heroes. I hope you enjoy your time here. And Ruben Jonkers, welcome. How are you? Hello, hello. Hello, Salty. How are you? Sir Mordecai, I don't think I could ever do VR. That sounds too much for me.
I
Alright.
can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But
Hold on. We need to talk about this for a second. Is this his head or is this a chef's hat? Also, his head is like perfectly symmetrical because his beard matches the shape of his head. He's like a weird hammerhead shark. Depends on the game. I've never found a game that didn't like completely disorient me. Ah, I'm glad you're doing well, Salty. A new follower, someone get him. Okay.
I think you'll find this swamp to be your greatest challenge.
What's so challenging about an old swamp? You mean this murder case? I'm sure I can handle it. I love challenges. I eat challenge for breakfast. I eat challenge for breakfast.
I love challenge. I eat challenge for breakfast.
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations, for better or for worse.
Music
My
got real
advice to you,
spooky.
Look to the past. It could be the way forward.
What the fuck is up with this weird Russian hammerhead man? Alright, tell me about your job.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
What are they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Well, how
This
long
guy's
is
real
that?
suspicious.
I've worked in a swamp almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really? So what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I
Oh.
can make. The bog dog. He ate
The
one
bog
nearly
dog.
every day.
Oh,
A real
gross.
creature of habit, that one.
Oh
Yeah,
man, that
looks
does
like
not
a
look
hot dog.
edible.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
No bog dogs?
Yesterday I
What?
found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Okay, that makes sense
Guess
as to
I'm
why it
out
doesn't
for
look edible.
today. Well, thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Wait, take this with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog.
Boggy's
Swamp
bog drink.
juice.
Swamp
Try it.
juice.
It looks like
Delicious.
It looks well, I'll try some later on.
Your
Never.
luck.
Never.
That's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently.
Interesting.
I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Did
We
something
should test the
strange
drink. You're
happen at
totally
the
right.
Cafe yesterday.
I gotta follow first. Oh, I already follow. I've never watched before. Ah, Ruben. Did you come in on a raid prior, probably? Drop a follow. Well, I'm glad you're watching now. Welcome. Follow more like this. Oh, it doesn't work with refollows. Oh, sorry, Blecko. It's roofied? You think the drink is roofied? Okay. Did something strange happen in the cafe yesterday? Yeah, the bog dog murdered the victim because the trash can sold him some swamp juice. That's it. That's it. I think I did it when you were offline. Oh, that's possible too. That's highly possible. I've had some people do that. No, Seishi, he did. He said he did. He just didn't remember. Haha, perfect opportunity for this. That's you, Ruben. Okay. So in all seriousness, the bog dog, was the reason that Remington suddenly burst into flames. No. The reason that was fired from their jobs, sold him a bog dog. None of these make sense. Visited the cafe. Okay. Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Harper sold him a bog dog. Bog dog! Bless bog dog. What kind of meat is in a bog dog? Is it like what's in hot dogs? I think so. He said it was basically a hot dog, but that somebody had dumped a bunch of green shit all over his hot dogs.
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Harper sold him a bog dog. Harper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him about this.
You were for Boggs Wiener. Oh my god. Epic, you were so dirty.
Someone
all the time.
To look like the creature.
You live in the gutter.
They must have known it would get a reaction for sure. But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in the trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
I live in a bog.
Why somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
You were hoping it was relish? Oh, gross. Relish on a hot dog is nasty. The only thing I put on my hot dogs is ketchup and mustard, usually. I had a hot dog when I was in Iceland, though, that had this, like, special sauce on it. Holy hell, that was the best hot dog of my entire life. Highly recommend hot dogs in Iceland. It was, like, in particular, this special cart that was, like, famous, and it had, like, a bunch of American presidents visit it and stuff. It was a good hot dog.
I was told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it?
Aren't hot dogs in Iceland ice dogs? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. No. Fried onions, though. Yeah, it did have fried onions, I think, on it. Oh, man, it was so good. I should find a picture of this hot dog for you. I should have gotten it when I was in Reykjavik. You should have, Ruben. Fried onion thighs, yes. Fried thighs, oh my god, it just evolves. Crafty, you can't make a typo in here, okay? It's a big deal. What was your best experience in a foreign country? Eating American food? Okay, that wasn't my best experience. I also got to see the Northern Lights for the first time in my life, which was really cool, but it was also so fucking cold. It was so cold, I did not want to get out of the car. Okay, what do I think caused it? Poison.
A bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here. You think he was poisoned?
I think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
No. The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick. I have proof that you poisoned the food. You left the food stocks outside the storeroom. I think somebody probably picked it.
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick? I've never encountered a problem like this before, but since last night am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
Maybe. It was always summer when I was far up north, so midnight sun, but no northern lights. Yeah, we specifically went in winter. It was me and my mom. We went in winter so that we could see the northern lights. That was our goal. And we did it after much hunting. It was actually kind of difficult. We went on like multiple tours where these guys just drive you around outside in the country hoping to find it, but they like don't give a guarantee that you'll get to see them. But it was really pretty. It was cool.
You're going to ask me about what I was doing last night.
I was going to. Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening, and I had a couple customers. Eventually they all left and I locked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables, and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
Don't you have anyone to help you?
Mr. Remington liked to keep us down to his skeleton staff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh.
Those damn northern lights are always hiding behind trees. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was so many trees. No, actually, it was just like flat and white everywhere, and then speckled with little horses sometimes. Okay, popular drink sold at Boggs Cafe has the appearance of strange liquid slime. Harper says a lot of slime juice disappeared recently. Okay, we gotta go test this shit. Oh wait, let's try just doing this. Yes. Alright, bitch, let me test this stuff.
How fast?
Nope. This lady. Present a clue.
Let's
the
see.
Juice.
First, then
the juice.
And now...
Wait, you didn't ask all the questions.
The color of that liquid.
To the old lady or to the guy at the shop? I'll go back. We'll get everything. I just really want to do this before I forget.
I'll write it down in my notes. Is that the same as last time?
Stop saying what? Damn this joke. That's offensive? What did I say?
I found these designs for a boggy costume. Do you know anything about them?
You're asking me because you can tell I'm experienced with needlecraft and sew my own clothes?
No.
Uh-huh.
But that's a good reason. Let's go with that.
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
In the trash?
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
You would have done it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft, my livelihood.
Really?
When Richard Remington arrived in the swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a peace offering. I don't think he cared much for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
Okay. Alrighty, let's go back to the cafe. Question this man some more. I asked him everything. Did we find everything in this area though? Oops. The timing for the juice joke already went. No worries, I'm fucking away. It's like impossible to troll me because I don't even remember what I said 4 minutes ago, so best of luck with that endeavor. Okay. Wow, look at how much stuff we already have. We're 55% complete already. Holy shit. I wonder if this game has like multiple little cases or if this is like it. Oh? Oh, we've unlocked their challenges. That okay, I see.
Not suspicious.
We haven't met somebody yet. Okay, let's try to... Ooh, let's go up here. Oh, no, that's where we just came from. Hey, Starkills, welcome! How are you? Hello, hello. Oh, here we go. This is who we haven't met. A gift shop.
It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
Starkels, this is our Sleuth Saturday. We play detective games. So we're trying to solve the murder of Richard Remington at his swamp tourist attraction called Boggy Boggs.
Boggy dolls, boggy toys, boggy postcards. Yeah, this stuff isn't half bad.
This game is super cute. This is the first time we played it. I like it a lot, actually.
It's a framed drawing of Boggy. What a shame, it's not even signed. It's a photo of the swamp entrance. Or it could be a painting. There's really no way to tell, you know?
Have to be a really good painting.
It's a map of the swamp.
Look at all the Boggs merch.
It's a little older than this one, though.
Boggs, look at all your goodies.
A Boggy's Bog mug. Maybe I'll get one.
Oh, I need one of
surprise
those.
Officer James for Christmas.
I need one of those.
Well, I wouldn't wear it. Maybe to sleep in. You know, not outside.
He's shamed of his Boggs pride.
Boggy dog.
So even when they do little statues, his feet are always just in a bucket.
Boggy dog. What on earth?
Oh, that's
This
the mask.
thing doesn't seem to belong.
Hell yeah. Good place to hide it, I suppose. Hey, that was the material from the curtain.
It's some kind of roughly made costume head, I think.
Interesting. Gosh, those bog panties.
There's a
Gross.
strange piece of red fabric stuffed inside. 2 clues for the price of 1, I guess.
Can we not take it?
Two.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Headpiece from a homemade Boggy costume found amongst the gift shops. Boggy hats in the gift shop has an unusual lining with red swirly pattern. The red lining was a piece ripped from some curtains. Yes. We need some Boggs mugs. Yes, I agree. Okay, let's talk to this
It's a
lady.
humble gift shop wagon.
No, talk to the lady.
It's a framed drawing. What a shame.
Talk to the lady. There we go.
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're, hard at work.
You weren't here yesterday.
Did you miss me? Should we try to flirt with her? I know, I was in my office. No, well, I only arrived yesterday. I'm gonna go with did you miss me just to be a little shit.
Did you miss me?
You're the detective, right?
I'm a detective.
So, that was your head I saw blowing through here.
Yeah, that
you
was my hat.
spotted it too.
If you're good at your job, you may have realized that it's kind of dead around here. So, I generally notice magical floating detective hats.
Magical?
Oh, and don't worry, you look better without it.
How do you know?
Oh, I have a good imagination.
Uh-huh. Spying on me, bitch?
I didn't expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway. It's temporary. Just running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up here.
I'll save that question for a different day. You don't seem at home here exactly.
I hate it. This place is disgusting.
Come on, you don't think it's kind of...
I probably wouldn't like working in a bog either.
You
Seems
would
like
say
everything
that.
would be sticky
You only just got
and
here.
dirty and bugs
That's
everywhere.
it.
If I wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day. It's impossible to leave this place without being covered in dirt.
Challenge accepted.
Who is this? Can we romance her? I don't know if we can romance her. She's just some chick who runs the gift shop. Also, in City's Koala, that is indeed Boggs. Why did you? Why? 'Tis indeed Boggs.
When you have a moment
Boggy
free
Boggs.
from your busy schedule, I need to ask you about last night.
I know, but it won't help. I worked here during the day, then left my gift shop and went home in the evening. Same as every day.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No, I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, seriously though.
Wow,
as much as
sarcastic,
I
but-
appreciate sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble
Just
for having
because.
something like
Okay.
that down to my notes.
Thanks.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around. But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I just leave it here overnight. Nobody's ever stolen any of this lousy merchandise anyway.
They have stuff in it.
Here when I went home last night.
You left them here, by the gift shop.
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this morning. Kind of.
Kind of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them. I don't want them back. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do.
I'm a simple millennial. I like pale girls with colorful hair. I don't like the green of her hair. Yeah, the green of her hair is a little bit like, yeah, like a swamp. Pair of Sally's black leggings. Sally said someone played a joke on her since they're covered in the strange liquid slime. Sally left the leggings in her bag and left the bag in the swamp last night. Part of the costume, perhaps.
I have a theory that the murderer was wearing a costume.
So now we just need the
Homemade
body.
Outfit designed to look like the swamp creature.
I've never seen anything so ridiculous. You've never seen me in that.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion.
No, she
but
just said she wasn't in it, Blacko. Didn't you hear her?
Me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
That's the point of a disguise?
Look, detective. When you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Is that why you always wear those black leggings?
You've only just met me and you're making assumptions about what I always wear.
And
What the
making
hell?
assumptions is the fun part of being a
I hope we
detective.
can romance her.
No, you're right. I always wear these.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, so now we've got all the people. Good. She keeps flashing her ass. Yeah, she's totally flirting. I think she's flirting. Okay, we still have one more to do here. And 2 more at the cafe, actually. So...
It's a humble...
No.
There aren't many clues over here. Unless those trees are a clue. But I don't think so. I'm not going to worry about how frail that wooden path looks. Nope.
I thought the same, Blecko. Yeah. Don't forget to use the key the redhead demon child gave you at the office. Oh, that's true. Good point. Well, I want to find the last clue here, though, if I can. I don't see anything, like, worthy of clicking on, though. Mushrooms?
There aren't many clues over here, but...
No. Ruben, yeah, he is. I was able to decipher it. Oops, no.
It's a humble... Boggy dog. Is there some... A Boggy's bug? Maybe I'll get one and surprise... It's a map. Brightly... Is there... Boggy dog. Brightly... Is there... Boggy dog. Bright... Is there... A Boggy...
I'm not getting anything new here. Oh, no, we got the hat. Nata's hat settled the gift shop designed to look like Boggy. Was that it then? Yay, that was it. Okay, I want to go back to the cafe and get the last 2 here. I need the map button though, not this button. Map button. This button. Okay, what else can we find here?
A shipwreck? And why is there a cafe growing out of the side?
Growing out of the side.
A shipwreck? And there's a little... I think it's part of the cafe.
Okay, was that it for that one then? Yep. Let's see. Does this one have all of it? Yes. 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 Oh, I think I already clicked on that one. Path was good. Oh, you know what? I think we can just do this. I'm an idiot. Yep. Okay, so the only one that's missing stuff is the museum. So let's go back to the museum. Aha, I learned a new mechanic. Jesus. Alright, the key doesn't go to this door?
There's a little...
Alright, what else can we find in here?
Apparently, this is the this is a really cramped museum. Not... This is a...
What else is in here? Besides this kid.
It's a poster. Copyright MC.
Aha.
That'll be.
Oh my god.
1930, 1934?
He does it for us! Unnecessary puzzle.
Swamps providing the. Boggy playing the. He's having a grand. It says another story from Boggy's Bob, but actually, I think this is from the very first episode.
Oh well, guys, we did good math. We learned our Roman numerals. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so that means that I found everything to find so far. Let's go to the office, right? And get inside that. Office.
Even though I have the key, this might not be as simple as I'd hoped. This door has 2
Oh boy.
keyholes. So, which key should I use in each one?
Okay. I don't know.
It's a sharp metal poker. For
Poker?
a fireplace. Hidden in the shadows. Something about those 3 prongs. I feel like I just stumbled across an incredibly important
A
piece of
murder
evidence.
weapon, perhaps? Oh, it's got the crud on it, too. Okay. What is this? What in the world? There's so many creepy animals. Oh, there's a gun. Oh,
Something
what is
happened
happening?
here. There are signs of a struggle between the desk and the window.
Somebody stabbed him out the
The
window.
open window looks over the wooden planks outside. Oh, and on one side, a part of the curtain has been ripped off. An old hunting rifle, discarded carelessly near the window.
I think I know what happened. I think I know what happened, guys.
Remington's desk is covered in drawings and maps and notes. It's all about Boggy. He was obsessed. An ink bottle spilled into his work. I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose.
Interesting.
Yeesh, it's a bit of a mess. Perhaps there's something underneath those drawings.
Oh my god, these look like crazy conspiracy theory ramblings.
It's a note addressed to Richard Remington. The handwriting is immaculate. Richard, our man of the world. A little help is in order. We're worried that the efforts regarding our elusive little friend might be in vain. Send word when you can. The letter is signed FF. And attached is a blurry little picture. It's some kind of metallic insect. The whole thing is a mystery. I have no idea.
What in the world?
Vincent Vanderpeer's business card.
You mark my words, it'll be the leaves all along. You
There's
think?
a couple of numbers scribbled on the back. It's a letter Remington was writing before something caused him to spill his ink bottle. My dear fellow, I received your note 2 weeks ago, but have only recently found the time to do the appropriate research on the matter. I feel like my time in this awful swamp might finally come to a close, all due to the simple realization, the rest is obscure.
Man.
Oh,
Oh man. What a cliffhanger. Premium Miro beard strokes. Yes, yes, yes.
It's been annotated.
The map has?
There's a map of this. It's Vincent Van.
I guess that's all we can
There's
do.
a map of this.
Okay. Let's see. What else can we find in here? 2 more things is what we can find.
These animals. They're all. They're not. I don't recognize any of them.
Oh, maybe he's like a rare collector of like mythical creatures. Ew.
I don't know what's in that jar, and I wish it wasn't in there. I'm gonna stop looking at it now.
bear
Remington's
rug?
desk is covered in drawings. An ink
no.
bottle. Yeesh.
Did not mean to click on that. I want to click on the bear rug.
No way. No way.
A werewolf?
Is this a werewolf?
I want to meet Remington.
These animals.
Okay.
Hunting memorabilia.
Aha.
Claws, teeth. It would be an impressive collection if it wasn't so disturbing. This is the creepiest.
Creepiest office he's ever been in.
This is the creepiest. Photos and paintings line the wall above the fireplace, but one of the frames is empty. Wait a second. What are these pieces on the floor underneath it?
Check the curtains. I did. I clicked the curtains. This is boring mirror. Can we go back to the hot chick? Jesus, Blacko.
This photo is ripped, but it looks important.
Aha!
If I can piece it together again, maybe it'll reveal a secret.
Alright. Bald dude up here. Top piece, top piece. Those two pieces go together, those two pieces go together. Bottom piece, top corner. Is it only a 2x? It's a 2x something, okay. Does that one not go there? It's not picking it up. There we go. That's this guy. This guy goes there. Bam.
This photograph. It's
Puzzle time. That was super easy puzzle though.
And then some other men I don't know. They're all holding rifles.
So they must have had like a supernatural hunting party.
Maybe I can ask Harper about it.
First Order of Cryptozoologist Hunters, headquarters 1963. A group photo of a hunting club. A younger Remington stands among friends. They're all holding rifles. Look at our young Nigel Thornberry. All right. A hunting photo is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society. Probably.
The hunting
yeah.
is historical evidence that
Starkills, thank you for the host.
Belonged to a secret society.
I appreciate it.
I'm getting a strong feeling that Remington might be the bad guy in this story. If he wasn't already dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask around. See if I can gather any information about his motives for being here.
Oh. Cryptozoologists are those nuts that follow the Loch Ness Monster and Bigfoot. Oh no, I know what cryptozoology is. I know. I actually thought it would be really cool to be a cryptozoologist because there's a show that I can't remember the name of that used to be on like Discovery Channel or something where these guys would just go out and look for like elves or gnomes or, you know, this mythical creature, that mythical creature, and all around the world. It was super cool. It was basically just a show that was like myths from around the world but had them hunting for them. Oh good, you remember? I can't remember the name of it though to save my life. I really enjoyed it though. Alright, Richard Remington's Real Reasons. Alright. We 100%ed this. We need to go ask Harper about the thing. Bless Boggs. Oh wait, we can just do this. Bless you, whoever sneezed. That was Boggs. It's always Bless Boggs around here. He's Sneeze Boy. He was at the cafe. Harper. Harper, good sir.
You said you knew Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets? Hobbies? A secret hobby?
Boggy Boggs the Sneeze Boy,
He was a man with a dream. I can tell you that much.
Man with a dream, huh? Okay. I think there is an actual kind of cryptozoology, but I'm pretty sure it's just like side personal research for zoologists. Yeah, I don't think it's like a reputable profession. Okay, let's go talk to this lady about Remington.
You've been here so long, you must have crossed paths.
We're gonna talk to everybody about Remington.
What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp.
That man! Oh dear.
Better off without him. Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist attraction as well.
Better off? With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
What are you talking about?
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters. Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting? Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has
Oh
seen
yeah,
in
and
60
test the likeness.
years?
Thank you.
They always fell short of their ultimate goal. That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is now.
Oh,
but
Lord.
some men have no respect for laws. Of any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home here. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's Bog with a gun and start hunting down his main attraction.
Okay. She has no comment on that. New donation goal, get a new nose for Boggs. No, you probably just need to move somewhere where there aren't allergies. Finally back to the hot chick. Blecca, you got a thing for the witch? Thing is, the places don't want them to go there as if they prove the thing doesn't exist, i.e. the Loch Ness Monster. People won't go there, and the tourist attraction, they will have belt ends, and then there's no more money. That's a good point. They do really rely on it, don't they? Okay, oh, there's all kinds of things. Let's do the poker. Are we just gonna have to make the same thing every time? You think?
And now... Got it! Now... Oh, what's going on? That was definitely the same as the...
Okay, one
Let's
more.
See. First and
okay. Blueberries and flowers!
Got it!
Every time he sneezes, you'll just hear a sharp pew! Just get 2 suppressors for his nostrils.
Now I know what the...
Tiny
I'll
pew.
write it down in my note. The swamp slime. It's all the same. It's the exact same liquid again. There's something about that green slime.
Okay. My hairstyle. The... Guess there's fetishes for everything? I don't know. Hey, Evashin, welcome! Every guy goes through a witch phase, is that true? Fetishes for everybody. Sally's crotch more than, yeah. I don't know, so... It didn't belong to Boggy, but it was the murder weapon. Okay, maybe not. It's proof that Sally's leggings... No. Maybe I could try it.
Black leggings is proof that Sally's legs are covered in the same swamp slime.
Black leggings are proof that the black leggings belong to Bog. No. Mira, stop overthinking. I am overthinking! Put the leggings back. No leggings? The leggings and the pitchfork?
The black leggings is proof that the fireplace
Please,
poker
Miro.
belonged to Boggy. I'm
Black leggings
losing my mind.
Poker are covered in the same slime. I know, I get that. Oh, are covered in the same. Oh,
the black
got it.
leggings
Nope.
is proof that the fireplace poker are covered in the same
this
swamp
one then.
slime. Oh, that slime keeps showing up in different
Oh
things
god,
I've
now he's
seen,
double
and
talking.
The fireplace poker are covered in the same swamp slime. I'm
Are the only reason that?
The black leggings are the only reason
Change
that
the last one?
the fireplace poker are covered in the same swamp slime.
Legs covered in slime are proof that it's a fetish? No. What about that hairstyle though? His hairstyle is proof that Lady Weybridge has magical powers. Yes, she does my hair. I'm gonna shut up. It was a good try. I love how chat's going insane. That's just because I'm an idiot and they're losing their minds because I can't figure this out. Okay, I feel like it's proof, right? Slime keeps showing up in different places. Fireplace poker is proof that the leggings...
The fireplace poker
belongs
is
to Boggs.
proof that the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Maybe there's a connection between some of my slimier clues. Is proof that the black leggings
No, you're
belong
getting
to
the
Boggs.
chat
Oh,
way too late
that
and it's making
doesn't
things
make-
worse. Ah, I see. Okay, somebody literally just spell it out. Give me the item, the thing I'm supposed to say, the item, the thing I'm supposed to say. Don't break it up, don't code it. I don't care about spoilers. Tell me the thing. Sally's leggings.
The black leggings is proof that
Anime Crazy did.
Sally's
Okay, the poker
legs
found in the
belong to
treehouse.
Boggs. I'm
It wasn't in the treehouse though. We're in the treehouse. The poker was found in the office, but I'll try it. Are covered in the same, and the leggings are covered in the same slime. The end.
the fireplace poker
Wrong.
found
Again.
in the treehouse, and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime.
Poker, leggings, same slime found at crime scene.
The fireplace poker
Aha! Pork
found at the
choppy did
crime
it.
scene and the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Sally's leggings.
That was stupid.
They link her with the crime scene.
Except she
I'll
said
have
they
to
were
ask her about
stolen.
it.
Okay, whatever. Jesus. Is that all of them? I think that's all the goopy ones. Okay, Jesus. That was a struggle. Good job, Pork Choppy. Love in the chat for Pork Choppy. She did it. She did it. Let's go talk to the brat at the museum.
So,
We did it. Oh, we
Found
talked about
these designs for
this
a
to him,
Boggs
too.
costume.
oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
So tell me, Special Agent Folder, how would you
Special
do a better
Agent
job
Folder.
researching it if
Still
nothing
funny.
has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's, you know, I mean, it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that... But there's no way anyone would believe... Nothing but foolishness.
He's gonna have a stroke.
What can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
We didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for
The
his
shape
own
of
benefit.
water. Oh
What
my
does
god.
that
It means
You think?
there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both
I'm
know
sorry,
that.
Pork Choppy.
Why not? It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Okay, we're done with him. Oops, no. What, this button? Where else? Oh, Harper. No, not, well,
It's
yeah,
a
we can
hump.
talk to her too, I guess.
Hey,
So this is what a stroke is like, yes.
So what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Boy,
Preoccupied. Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
uh-huh. Alright, let's do a
Black
challenge.
leggings you found in your bag this morning. They're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Everything in this swamp is covered in slime. What's your angle, Grimoire?
What's your angle? The exact slime hasn't been found anywhere else. The black leggings were part of the murderer's costume. I have proof that you were wearing them during the murder. No.
Your
this one.
black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
Well, you know, I don't have proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up?
That's a good point.
Look at them. What do you notice?
They're loose and stretched. They're far too long for you to wear. You're too fat to wear those. Oh, let's not go that route. They're loose and stretched, probably. Or they're far too long. I'm not sure.
They're loose and stretched.
Okay, nice.
That's right, someone else. Someone larger than me has worn these. They're stretched out, especially at the waist. It's pretty obvious.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in the
I bet it was, what's his face? The protester guy. Echo.
If you say so.
I think it's
It's
Echo.
not my job to know all the details. It's my job to sell souvenirs. Do you want a souvenir?
Oh, my, yes.
Oh, Blecko, is this your waifu? I thought you liked the witch.
You look like you could use something to wind up. You can take this one.
Okay. Good. I'm glad we had that. You think it was a gator? It was a pregnant lady. Epic's the pregnant lady. You're calling it was the camera guy. Maybe. Okay. So that's it for her. Let us go talk to Echo's protest. We actually have lots to talk to him about.
What can you tell me about these designs for a costume? A Boggy costume.
It's Boggy! I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no.
A pregnant gator. Yes.
Boggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips. He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years. I've got some comics in my tent. You really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true. Well, I rounded up.
But what about his costume?
Have
you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing anything like that. And I'm a very
Prego
observant
crocodile. The Prego crocodile.
So what does Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, then he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me. Ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what? He just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home.
The way his hat goes over his eyes is suspicious.
Back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself, did he? He wanted lots of
He's
people
totally
to come visit all the time,
shady.
Surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
Okay, that's all. Can we?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Okay. Never mind. Now we need to go see the cafe guy, Harper. Oh, no, we already talked to him. Who haven't we talked to? The guys in the clearing. These two. These two fuckos. Totally shady. Slim shady. I don't think the guy is a hunter from... I think this guy is a hunter from the cryptozoology group in disguise. Oh, you think?
What
I
can
could see
you tell me
that.
about these designs for a Boggy costume?
Nothing whatsoever.
You're sure you didn't see anything like this while you were filming yesterday? Wait, hold on a minute. What if
Don't you dare ask.
This costume isn't your doing, is it? Made for your movie, I mean?
My friend, there will be no costumed idiots within the viewfinder of my camera.
Sure.
I can assure you that.
What about your Boggy movie? Isn't that gonna be, like, a guy in a costume, or a puppet, or one of those weird robot things?
Technology has
One of
been
those futuristic
kind
robot
to
things.
We no longer have any need for such tomfoolery. I can create a perfectly believable swamp creature within the confines of a computer. Much cheaper, too.
Can you talk to the moist foot camera guy? I will. He's
suppose
next.
You've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
I don't think that's the
He
case.
did have an enemy or two. Or three. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good head on his
Why
shoulders.
did this guy stick a
What
clump of
business sense
seaweed
that
on
had.
his head?
He
That
understood
is what
how
it
to
looks
make
like,
things
doesn't
work
it?
for him.
He has like a terrible toupee going on.
Oh?
Alright, thumb man, come here.
I found these designs for a costume. A boggy costume.
Aha, the legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
He's a hipster.
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
You saw Remington last night, but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know. I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
Okay. So we still need to do a mystery challenge with Echo and Lady Weybridge. And we're missing a clue. Journal. We're so close, though. I've got it all figured out. I think the secret hunter group showed up because they thought he was keeping Boggy to himself. What? Maybe it wasn't a murder, but an accident? You don't accidentally stab somebody with a pitchfork, I don't think. My thought is the cryptozoology group set up camp here and made the tourist attraction in order to try to capture the real Boggy. I think that's what that's about. And then somebody had a motive to kill him and dressed up as Boggy to do it and stabbed him out the window. As does the camera guy. Oh, insidious koala. That's a good point. Maybe he is Boggy. Ho ho. Okay, we're missing a thing. I'm not sure what to do next either. It might be worth to speak to the suspects again. I did that. Did I spoke to everybody, didn't I? We haven't done her challenge yet.
There's samples of flowers that grow in this area. Two of them you don't see very much anymore. And one of them only grows around the museum.
Okay. Oh, we can literally ask them about all this stuff and then it grays out. Okay.
I recognize some of those men.
That's what we have to be doing then.
Unfortunately, they've hunted in the swamp before.
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes. And one of them after that. No, thank you.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to...
Okay, that's a no. Headpiece?
You can put that away. I can't help
Okay.
you with it.
Good.
No, thank you.
Okay.
If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
Alright, here's Blecko's theory. The victim was dressed as Boggy to attract tourists because the whole film not finding anything where was drawing people away, plus being in the swamp. He decided to make an appearance, but the cryptozoologist hunters found him and killed him. They saw the costume on the corpse and discovered it was him, pulling off the costume to avoid being connected to hunting the monsters. Called it. I could see that being possible.
You can put that away. I can't help you with it.
How about this?
No, thank you.
What if I show you this?
If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
Okay, and this?
You can put that away.
No.
I can't help you with it.
You might want to print that comment out and sell it on Amazon.
This is a 60-year-old journal.
Oh.
It was on display in a museum.
I know what it is.
I thought you might. I'm supposed to
Oh
look
ho
to the
ho!
past,
We found a
right?
thing. Okay, look into the past. That little girl was living in the swamp when... No. Look into the past.
Lady Weybridge
Yeah,
was
there we go.
living in the swamp when
I want her to be the little
swamp
girl, though.
creature
I really
was
do.
discovered by the explorers 60 years ago. Ah, Lady Weybridge. She was living here when Boggy was first discovered by the explorer.
Yes, we got our challenge. Alright, go.
I've been looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really? Did you find anything?
I did that one, poor
Yeah.
Chubby. Some of them I get.
You must be confused. You found me today when you barged into my house. Remember?
You created the myth of the swamp creature yourself to scare people away. You were living here at the swamp when the explorer visited 60 years ago. You were the original founder of the tourist attraction. Oh, Lord.
You created
Nope.
the myth of the swamp creature yourself.
Just kidding, that
to
was
scare
wrong.
people away. Let's think about this one again.
Oh, we have to start the challenge
I've
over.
been
Okay.
looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really?
She killed him, you think?
Did you find anything?
Yeah. You.
You must be confused. You found
Sometimes.
me today
Sometimes
when
I
you
have a brain.
barged into my house.
Not often.
Remember?
You were
There we
already
go.
living in the swamp when the explorer came here 60 years ago.
I was hoping it would be a
The
good plot
explorer?
twist.
That man they talk about in the museum?
The one who originally discovered Boggy. You know who I'm talking about. His sketches and notes are the only real evidence we have for this creature.
You already have his journal. You learned to read, I assume. What else do you know?
I think you wrote something in the journal yourself. There's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is. I need you to tell me if the journal is a fake.
There's a page missing
This
from the
one.
journal. I think you know where it is.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp. I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his journal. Or what? That I stole it?
Blecko, that sentence really confused me because I don't think you can use the shape of watering as a verb. Is the witch shape of watering with the monster? You stole it from him before he left the swamp. I really have no idea. If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind. You took it from the journal while it was on display at the museum.
You took it from the
Nope.
journal while
Damn
it was
it.
on display in the museum. No, wait, that's...
We have to do this all over again now.
I've been looking into the history of this place.
Oh,
I totally did, and I totally
Did you
can.
find
Yeah.
when you barged
This one.
that you all
There's a page. I have...
or what?
You stole it from him before he left the swamp.
You stole it.
Damn it, really? I guess we have to make up our mind by looking at it.
Oh, did
Yeah.
you
You were
Alright.
already
that
the... You know...
That
the
was purely
sketches-
by chance. I
You
just kept clicking and
left-
it managed to pick the right one, so that's lucky.
There's a...
you're or what?
I really have no idea.
Alright.
If I could see
We weren't
it,
supposed to
I
have
might
any
be able to
ideas,
make up my
so-
mind.
It doesn't belong in a museum. It belongs here with me. You understand?
What if I promise I'll return it after I finish clearing up this mess?
Then I'll show it to you.
Is this you? You drew
Aw.
into his journal? It's beautiful.
60 years ago, yes. He left the page with me.
Oh.
We agreed the rest of the world would manage without it.
I think there's something on the back.
Look at how sweet. He drew the Bog Witch. Oh, this is about his footprints.
What's this? Footprints.
Last page ripped out of the Explorer's journal, given to Weybridge by the Explorer 60 years ago. Features a drawing of Lady Weybridge at 20 years old. Oh shit, she's 80 now. Also features drawings of Boggy's feet and footprints. He had 2 toes at the front and 1 in the back. The page proves the footprints found outside the office were not made by the real Boggy. But doesn't this prove that the ones that we found... Oh no, maybe the ones that we built were fake ones too. I don't remember. Okay, cool. So who else haven't we... We haven't done one with Echo. Oops, wrong place to be. Also wrong place to be, damn it. Protest. Every woman goes through a creature of the Black Lagoon phase? Do we? Do we? Alright, let's see. Let's present him with the flower.
To somebody else.
Okay, that's a no. So she is shape of watering the monster. No, she was talking with the fucking explorer. Oh, I don't even know what to show this guy. What do you think he would like? The photo.
No thanks, my friend.
Nope. The map.
I'm afraid I have no idea. Show it to somebody else.
Yes, fucking the monster. No.
No thanks, my friend.
I don't know why we got the wind-up toy.
I'm afraid I have no idea. Show it to somebody else. No thanks, my friend.
Oh my god. He doesn't want any of this.
I'm afraid
Tell me about the bog dog. Tell me about this pitchfork.
Why are you carrying
yes.
that around with you?
I have a suspicion it may have been the murder weapon.
Really? I thought Remington was attacked by something with claws.
How do you know that?
What?
You're not a bad detective.
Well, I found the photo in Remington's office. It was ripped up, though. I think he was some kind
He
of...
was a lot of things. Don't lose that picture. And show it to Mr. Harper before you leave.
Oh. Interesting.
Show it to somebody else.
We're talking to everybody
thanks,
about everything. We're clearing all our bases here.
I'm afraid I have no idea. Show it to somebody else. This is the journal, correct? The one that man left here 60 years ago?
You seem a little unsure of the details. Shouldn't you have read up on all this stuff?
Forgive me. It's hard for me to get the image of Boggy as the lovable cartoon character out of my mind. He's just so iconic. Did you know, in 1973...
But you're protesting to protect the real swamp creature. The cartoon character is just some commercial byproduct, right?
Yes, of course.
He thinks that the cartoon character lives here, doesn't
thanks,
he?
My friend.
You don't want to see the hot naked witch? I mean, she's not naked, I guess.
I have no idea. Show it.
Oops. Nope.
No thanks, my friend. I'm afraid.
Just to make sure. Okay, he's done. So we need to go show Harper the thing, apparently. What did he want us to show Harper? The fireplace
poker?
poker?
Remington's fireplace poker. This slime on the handle. It's familiar for some reason.
Boggs, the beloved iconic comic character, yes.
I don't know everything, I'm afraid.
But do you know about this?
I can't help you with that one. Sorry.
The hunting photo. Oh yeah, that is what we're supposed to be showing him, huh? Okay, we'll do that one and then we'll do everything else.
Mr. Remington's secrets. I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey.
He does have a stuffed werewolf in his
Why
thing,
don't you show that to someone else? That's the same fabric from Mr. Remington's curtains.
Good job, detective. You did
That's
it.
Mr. Remington's old hunting rifle. He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason. He was very fond of that thing. Looks like it
Who's
was fired
Bush X?
recently. He's dead. But he always knew what he was getting involved with.
Alright. That was
I
cryptic.
don't know everything, I'm afraid. I can't help you with that. Why don't you...
Oops. We already did his challenge.
I don't know. It's the most. In fact, a lot of it has disappeared from my stocks recently.
Okay.
It was Mr. Remington's favorite food. That strange green powder isn't supposed to be there.
Yeah, Anime Crazy, that's the goal. We're trying to unlock his protest. I've talked to him about everything though, and nothing worked to unlock Protest Guy's challenge. So
I'm afraid.
I'm trying to talk to other people and hope maybe they reveal something about him.
I can't help you with that one.
Fostro, thank you for the donation. I need to even out that number. What does it even out to? Hold on, let me do math. It is... Okay. Currently, 753.4 plus... Oh, I see. Not even at all. 764.20. Thank you so much, Falstro. Love in the chat for Falstro. Let me see. Then I need to update the monthly goal as well. This one. 6420. 420 up top for Falstro. Thank you so much, Falstro. How are you? Welcome. Are you streaming today?
Why don't you show that to someone else?
Okay, that's a no. If anybody here likes film history and has not seen the original creature from the Black Lagoon, it's a must-see classic. Is it like super terrible film-wise, or is it like kind of okay? No challenges. Okay, we did everything with him. Let's talk to these two about stuff.
I don't really have time.
No, that's a no.
You won't be getting very... If you want an autograph...
Nope, tomorrow. Okay. I won't be streaming tomorrow, so maybe I will have time to tune in to yours. Will you be doing, Hollow Knight? Does Hollow Knight ever end? I feel like when I see people playing that, it just goes on forever.
He's a talented man, that Burl. Sometimes I wonder if he'd be better off pursuing his photography full-time, you know?
There's a lot of stuff in there, like gift subs and bits and other... Yes! Yeah, it's a whole conglomerate, and I'll add the bits and the subs and stuff later. That requires a little bit more math on my part, so.
I don't really have...
Hollow Knight is a long game, but no. Ori is on the stream tomorrow. Oh no, I feel like we might be wrapping that up. I actually might avoid your stream then, because I really want to play Ori and the Blind Forest. It's one of Boggs' favorite games, so I don't want spoilers. Have you liked it so far? I've only ever heard good things about that game.
Looking at items from your collection.
How do those glasses stay on? This cuttlefish has no nose. I have no idea.
You won't be getting very far.
Okay.
If you want an autograph...
You're really gonna try to autograph my fireplace poker? Is that what you just said?
You won't be... If you want... I don't really have... You won't be...
Jesus, this guy doesn't want to tell me about anything.
I don't really...
Don't do math, kids, especially not on stream. Math is not for me.
You won't be...
Secretly, it's his nose? The glasses are his nose? I don't think this is a game you have to fear spoilers. Ori isn't? You really like it? Okay, good. Is it a good idea to show the page with footprints to the nerd? Yeah, it might be. He didn't want to talk. Let's peg this to get this guy out of the way while we're
sorry,
here.
I have not.
Okay, he hasn't seen that.
What is it?
Nothing. Nothing. Is it? That's great. I like that response.
What is it?
It's fantastic, dude. I just imagine me being like, and this, and this, this thing, and they're like, good job. It's really easy to die in Ori though. I'm probably getting close to 300, 400 deaths. Really? Oh shit. Spoilers to the puzzles, I guess? No, spoilers to the story. Isn't it supposed to be like a super sad story?
That's the...
Before he got ill and rushed back to his office,
That's right.
This is going down in my notebook. It might be important.
Okay, we found one thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. What is it?
Yeah, but you'll forget them. Oh, yeah, I'll forget the puzzle solutions for sure. I won't forget if it's a meaningful story, though.
Have you tried looking there?
It's sad, yes, but not a ton of story, to be honest.
Vincent's
oh, really?
Work, I see.
Maybe I had a
Glad he knows
misconception
how to
then.
use the camera.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess.
I will not forget Azathoth because I have email notifications.
I'm sorry I have not seen
I did forget about Epic's birthday, though. Epic, I apologize.
What is it?
He's an old fart now, you guys.
I'm sorry. What is it?
Oops, that was something we'd already clicked on.
I'm
there
sorry
we go. Okay, he's done. Now, let's go to the nerd. Alright, nerdo. Look at this.
That the missing page of the journal?
He's gonna freak out.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
Oh, that wasn't as good as I thought it would be. It's really beautiful. Both graphics and music make for a lovely atmosphere. Yeah, no, from what I've seen of it, it is really pretty.
I've never... This is just a piece of junk they sell to tourists. It has no resemblance to the real creature.
Okay, that was something.
A good example of how Boggy's feet are never shown in any form. They often use that little red bucket to hide them. I have no interest in something like that.
Obviously.
This file goes over some basic differences between the genuine creature and the cartoon character. It's nothing more than a basic overview, really. You're
Happy
wasting your
birthday
precious
yesterday.
time, detective.
We wish y'all a happy
I've
birthday
never
on
seen that
Thursday,
before,
technically.
And I never want to see it again.
Okay.
Actually, this is a classic example of a cryptid photograph.
What's a cryptid?
A creature unknown to science. Look at the slight blurring in this photo, the murky exposure. It's perfect.
It's perfect because it can't really be used as evidence?
Now you're catching on.
13. You're 13, Epic?
I have no
Get out of my
interest in something
chat,
like that.
child.
Obviously. You're wasting your precious time, detective. I've never...
Okay.
Something you... Come back when I'm not so busy.
Oh, I guess we already showed him that.
I have no interest.
Because that was his.
So, you found it. I wonder who else knows about it.
Oh. Why is this hunting photo such a thing? Okay.
An important... This journal is a key to unlocking the history of this place.
Okay, got excited about that.
This design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character.
Okay.
You're wasting your... The real swamp creature had claws.
Here we go.
3 on each hand, to be precise. But why does the costume just have these pathetic fins instead? Guesswork. Nobody can know what Boggy's feet look like. It's his greatest secret.
Guys, we are 99% done. Yes. Alright. I guess we really just need this guy to fess up about something, right? Is that it? Yeah, we haven't done his challenge yet. And we've talked to everybody about everything? No, we're missing something on Harper, too. Next year I'll finally be consensual age. Get out of here. We asked him about everything, didn't we? Oh wait, maybe we present him a profile? Talk to us about...
Boggy is my prime suspect, you know. The creature you're trying to protect.
Protect is the wrong word. If your suspicions were correct, we could both agree he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
I think he's a wild animal, and he wants to be left alone at any cost.
Okay.
You're asking the wrong person. You're wasting your time with that one.
I guess I'm an older fart then. Everybody, a lot of people are old farts to me. Hell, I feel like an old fart.
Need protecting. Pretty good beard too.
Okay.
He seems like a good person. He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest? But he works here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
Interesting. Genuine old fart here. Yeah, V, I guess we determined you're the oldest one in my chat, huh?
You're asking the wrong person.
You're a young chicken? We've already discussed it. I am young
yes.
chick.
Agent Folder. A good man.
You know him?
I'm starting to think this is more than one person.
And we shared a number of views on the way things will run around here. The murder victim.
Since last night, yeah. But he was the owner of Boggs Bog. Did you know him?
Not personally. To be honest, I'm quite glad.
Luckily, the Senior Citizens Internet Club is watching the Miro stream. That's the rule, right? 15 or 18 plus, so old senior citizens galore.
A humble gift.
Talk to the girl, not the wagon. The girl. Thank you. Your farts smell old? That is highly unfortunate.
Where are you?
Did she just say, where am I keeping all this?
These hats look pretty stupid. Luckily, kids seem to like stupid stuff.
You sell a lot of them?
You're 1,355. Are you a vampire? Oh, we did it. We 100% of this. I'm gonna keep doing it though.
I have no idea what that is. Where are you keeping all this stuff? In your pockets?
In my pockets. Yep, my magical pockets.
I always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
It's just part of the character, I guess.
Doesn't look a day over 1,255.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
What do 80-year-old farts smell like? What are you guys talking about?
Where are you?
I mean, old. Okay, I get it. Haha, old farts.
I have no idea what that is.
God, can you imagine if your farts did change over time?
Is that one of your clues? This was taken near the forest at the back of the swamp, correct?
Yes, I think so.
The water is really clear back there. The legs of this thing are reflected in the bottom half of the photo. It's a nice shot, actually.
A reflection?
That's true.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So that means it has to be in the clear part of the bog. Interesting.
I have no idea what that is.
Can vampires be photographed if they don't show up in a mirror? Good question. I don't know.
Is that what I can draw?
Can you show me?
There's no time. Maybe in the sequel.
The sequel?
That is not something from my gift shop. I've never seen it before.
Okay.
I have no idea what that is. Where are you?
Okay. Now let's do profiles.
I don't know why she still works here, to be honest. One murder is one murder too many.
She's talking about herself.
Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protests used to have a bit more energy, though. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
I'm happy to say, I don't know.
There might be something I can ask Echo about.
Okay, alright, here we go. Sally. No. Echo spends less time holding the protest sign because he plans to eat it. Correct. Because he and more time in his tent.
Echo spends less time holding the
There's
protest
his
sign
challenge.
and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest.
All right, I'm gonna continue to do this though,
Is that
just
your new
just to
friend?
do it.
Sweet.
So what can you tell me?
I really don't know what to tell you.
That posture you do when she asks him where he's keeping all his stuff. It's his pockets.
Is that one of the other suspects?
Challenge
You're more
unlocked.
suspicious than me. Let's agree on that. Is that your new friend? Sweet. I really don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
I think the cartoon character is kind of dumb.
What about the real creature?
I've never met him.
The whole vampires can't be photographed was because of the silver nitrate used in antique flashes. And not reflected in mirrors because they used to be made with silver lining behind the glass. Oh, interesting.
Sure I just got paid,
That's a
so
fun
I can't
fact.
say anything bad about it.
You can if you like. He won't hear you.
You should have more respect for the dead.
I know.
Foster, thank you for the clip, by the way. I think, if you do enough of them, you might beat Seishi. Okay, let's go do... Hold on, I want to do this. I
area's
have
kind
to.
of empty.
Uh-huh.
I just have to.
You should ask someone else.
DSLRs use
Try showing
mirrors, though. But are they silver mirrors or other type of mirrors? I think Sally's hot. Is that weird? No, probably not.
The famous
I've had my crush on
With
multiple
exceptional skills at carrying heavy
fictional
equipment.
characters. I
You
think
should
it's
ask
normal.
someone else.
Not to take a picture, though, only to show you what's on the lens sees. That's true.
Try showing it to... I really don't have an...
The fold out... They fold out of the way to expose the sensor?
You should ask someone else.
This area's...
No, him. Him, the short man.
I simply don't have time.
Okay.
You want me to sign? I'm a busy man. The world...
Oh my god. Get out of here talking about yourself.
He's been working with me for a number of years. A real expert, of course.
Okay.
I simply don't...
Okay.
You want me to sign?
I want to question this dude who took the
Now,
picture
there's a man.
not in this
Not
area.
So sure.
Well, apart from yesterday, that was just a one-off, wasn't it?
Ah, for him, I think so, yes.
Okay. That's done. I feel better about that. She's done. He's not done, though. Back to Agent Folder, maybe.
So,
I didn't do
if I
profiles
cared
with
about
him.
that
Echo,
Oh,
tell me
yes,
about
I
Echo.
know him. He occasionally asks me about the history and biology of the swamp creature. I explain to him what the real Boggy looks like and how they changed his appearance for the cartoon character.
What did you ask about that?
Because some people are naturally curious. You should give it a try sometime. Next time...
Get a fast DSLR and an autofocus while shooting. Are you guys still discussing? The locked door, please. The locked door in the museum and the cafe. I can't, though. I don't have a key. There's no way to get in there. I don't think we're meant to be in there.
If I cared... Next time...
I don't think we're supposed to.
Are you asking about...
No, I think... What's...
Everything! The man was a fool. That's all you need to know.
Okay. So that is that one done, right? Okay. She's done.
Ah.
Echo's not done, but we know that. This guy's not done either. Harper. Harper isn't done.
So.
Ah.
So.
Hey.
So.
Okay, so we need to go back to Harper, too. Somebody, oh yeah, I don't get what's going on in this game. So, here's a rundown. This man, Mr. Remington, owned a tourist attraction in the swamp called Boggs, and it was based around this fictitious, kind of like Bigfoot swamp creature thing, right? Known as Boggy. And this is like the touristy version, the cartoon version, you know, they made shows about it, stuff like that. And Mr. Remington was murdered. So we're trying to figure out what's going on and who murdered him in his own swamp tourist attraction.
Hey.
You have Sally who runs the gift shop. You have Echo who likes to protest on the land to try to protect the creatures. You have Harper who works at the cafe. You have Vanderpeer who was here trying to film a show about, or a movie about Boggy. This is Bobby who is Vanderpeer's cameraman. You have Agent Folder, who's a kid who was just stored away in the museum, who just has an obsession with the Boggy character, but like the real thing. We have Lady Weybridge, who was alive 60 years ago when the adventurers first found the monster. And she's basically just a witch that lives in a treehouse. And yeah, there you go. And we're just trying to solve the murder. And there was some shape of water or something.
It's here a lot. I think
Vanderpeer is from Pear, yeah.
Recently, which is a shame. I think it's an admirable cause.
Do you talk to him much?
Not really.
I thought his record
Sometimes
had
he
been
likes
sealed.
To talk, just
Whose
casual
record?
Conversation. He asks how business is going and what everyone likes to eat. Nothing of real importance. You have a lot of... I don't know what to say. I don't know very...
I'm just trying to cover all my bases right now to make sure everybody's talked about everything is what I'm up to.
Well, technically, but I'm not even sure he's real.
Don't worry about that. Real or not, the creature's the most important part of this mystery.
Why are you 100% but there's still stuff? This one is still 97%. I'm not sure what this number is about. We've 100%ed all the things you can find in the area. We've 100%ed finding all the clues. But we're 97% talking about people to other people.
For many years. If you have any questions about him or his belongings, I may be able to help you.
Okay. Oh wait, we haven't done items with him either yet, have we? No, we have. Why black leggings? Why? Okay. All right. So now we should have. Yeah, we have all of his. Okay. And then the last one we need is... Oh no, we're done. Nice, okay. Oh, I see the other 97 now. I took out my contacts. No worries. It is kind of confusing because it does say like 100 up top as if like we've done something. We also have 6 out of 7, which I'm assuming is the challenges. So we still have to go do Echo's challenge. So we're going to do that now. Because we did all the profiles with him and stuff. All right, challenge.
I heard you've been spending less time protesting recently and more time, in your tent. Normally I wouldn't pry, but it's my job to ask.
Untouched people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Haha, ha ha ha.
Look, if you
Bad.
take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent.
Okay.
Notebook time.
The ghost. He's afraid of ghosts. I have a silly nickname. Oh my god. He's making fun of people in his notes. Okay. He's afraid of rain. He's afraid of taxes. He's thinking about Boggy? No. Taxes. What would taxes look like? A little tax man. Ghosts. Ghosts and rain. Was he masturbating? Yes. Yes, he was. All the time. I'm gonna go with Boggy because none of the other ones really make sense.
Hiding from Boggy.
Why not?
That was it? Well, okay. Feels like I'm done talking to him, yeah.
I think it's time I went to talk to Officer James.
Chapter 4, the beginning of the end. Croissant. Okay, where do we go to talk to Officer James? The doc? Oh yeah, this dude. Oh my god, I completely forgot about this dude.
Water is black and deep.
No, this dude.
You finally returned. Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
I forgot all about him. I didn't find him. What swamp creature?
What swamp creature? I didn't find him.
But we found the murderer.
You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
I don't need to.
I don't need to.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Well, not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Boggy from last night? Let me see that photo. If that's not Boggy, what is it?
I found his costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself. Well, nearly all of them.
The body's missing.
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature? What's this? I thought there were no records of a footprint anywhere.
Hey, Catalyst Paradox,
No,
welcome.
public.
Hello, hello.
The
You're just in
footprints
time
of
for the
crime
end,
scene
I believe.
Don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
Boy, I got you.
The prongs match up with the wounds perfectly.
I got you.
The handle's even covered in slime, see?
But this swamp slime was one of the reasons Boggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Is he
But
drinking
that
hot
slime,
chocolate?
it's not exactly what you think. This stuff is an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me.
What is that, exactly?
A poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
To make sure everyone in the swamp was poisoned, to make sure Remington got ill and returned to his office, to make sure no one would ever eat at the cafe again.
To make sure Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
Murdered by a poisoned hot dog? I've clearly missed an amazing game. Actually, it was murder by poker. By fireplace poker.
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work out.
Video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them? Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right. Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order.
Everyone has gone red in the chat. There's a lot of red names,
If you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
No problem. I can always check my case file if I want to go over my notes.
Okay. Remington rips off some of the curtain as he falls. That was the ripping. The culprit drops the metal poker in the office. The culprit opens the office door. Remington cries out from shock and falls backwards. Remington cries out in shock as Boggy appears. Okay, so the door opens. He cries out in shock as Boggy appears. He lands on the planks as he falls. The culprit drops the metal poker. Oh, no. Remington fires the hunting rifle at the culprit. The culprit grabs the metal poker and stabs Remington.
I think that's it.
There.
Ah, excellent. There's just 2 small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains, why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
It was stuffed in the helmet.
The murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he filled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different
There's some other colors.
Well, that's my problem. If
Ruben, you're
Remington
pink for
fired his
me.
Rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain. The one thing
the body
that has
of
eluded
the
me so far.
costume.
I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens with the...
Okay, yeah, we're missing the body. So the body must have been a bulletproof vest then?
Wait, you never found the body piece, the torso.
Boggs, you're purple. Is everybody colorblind?
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like...
Oops.
This torso is probably made out of some thick material. Something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
soften the impact from a bullet.
Yeah.
Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume?
Oh, God. Probably the woods, because of the clear water, is all I can think of. The torso is the only thing keeping the murderer together, and he can't take it off. In the trash can outside the cafe? Oh, in the tent. No, we broke into the tent. There wasn't anything in there. I want to say the woods. Oh, nope. Wasn't the woods.
Where is...
No. I was thinking maybe somebody stuffed it inside that tree.
Where?
No.
How?
Okay. It was the protest place.
Clue.
Simple.
Oh, it's under his poncho, probably.
Wearing it.
He is wearing it. You were right, Pork Choppy. He's still wearing it.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to...
We called it, guys. It was beard neck. Neckbeard.
And lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that?
He thought he was hunting it.
You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen.
Oh, yes, he would.
Not to mention his main attraction.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret.
The hunting photo was framed because Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
The hunting photo was framed because Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
No.
Yes, powered stick.
Mayor Fluffy Boots! Thank you so much for the donation. If that is indeed your real username. Thank you so much, guys. Love in the chat for Mayor Fluffy Boots. It's not trash canned. Oh, I accidentally put a dumpster fire in there. All the love for Mayor Fluffy Boots. Thank you so much. I will update the goal after we solve this mystery. The hunting photo leads me to believe.
The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy.
I think they meant framed as in, like, he was falsely blamed, not framed as in a framed photo, which I accidentally mistook it for, so, whoops.
A secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington?
Faustro, thank you for gifting us up to Pork Choppy. Pork Choppy, happy 4 months. Now you can spam the emotes. Thank you, Faustro. That's super nice of you.
Perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
A creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
You didn't have the right... How can you know what Boggy wanted, but he's not a killer?
How can you know what Boggy wanted? He might not be what you're...
Detective.
What is this little girl?
It's finished. Well, don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you.
What is this girl?
But I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
You're right, it doesn't make any difference. It makes a difference. Or just silence. And that's the reason to kill a man for it? Yeah, I don't know. Now I don't know what to do. Because it was kind of not a blatant murder.
You're right. It does
Going with
make
this
any
one.
difference.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have
The
to
girl
come
is
with
creepy.
us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down the...
Hey, wait!
She just... Okay. Oh! Get out of that tree! Boggy lives in the tree! Boggy said fucking nope, get out of my tree. Boggy. Boggy's tree. Why would that guy think to escape via crawling inside the tree? Hey, my hat!
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
Hooray! Aw, this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. It seemed like a cool little game. It did! I wonder if there is a sequel or more of these games. There's a sequel, I think. Oh, yes. Oh, goody. I'll have to get that. I hope it explains the little girl, because that is a hell of a mystery. Maybe it's a prequel? Maybe there's a prequel that explains her?
Well, what did they decide to do?
We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched down to the last detail. And, well, we agree with you, but I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We'd better be.
Ho, ho, ho. To be continued. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun. It was a little bit shorter than I expected it to be. I was hoping there would be more cases. Let's look up the sequel real quick, though. Detective Grimoire. On Steam. Okay, it's made by SFB Games. They do not have a second one, at least not on Steam. So, the little girl wants blood? It's highly possible. Highly possible. Let me look it up on Google, see if there's another one. They have a website. When did it come out? 2014? 2015, maybe? They have something called Launchosaurus. A cute little mobile game. Huh, it does not look like there is a second one. 2014. Okay. The game is a sequel to the Flash game and the same name released Armor Games in 2007. Interesting. So if I just do Detective Grimoire on here. Detective Grimoire, the beginning. Oh man, I'm gonna have to play this. I'll probably play this on my own though, because it is just a free Flash game, so you guys can play it too. Detective Grimoire is the follow-up to the Mystery Detective Adventure game. Detective Grimoire is currently available on the App Store, Google Play, and Steam. I don't see a Detective Grimoire 2. I don't know what you guys are talking about. All I see is Secret of the Swamp. Regardless, this was a great game. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Next week, I guess we'll play a different game then. Yes. No, it means the first is available. Okay. Oh, Blacko. Blacko, go watch Critical Role. Colex, hello, you're just in time for us to end. I'm super sorry. What are we playing next week? I missed it. I haven't decided. We're just gonna play something else. I can look through my Steam real quick and we can try to make a decision. I have, for Sleuth Saturday, here's my section. I have The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. I have some other Nancy Drew games, which honestly were a pain in the butt, so I don't know. I don't know how that one's gonna go. I have some more Sherlock games, but they're also super old. Also don't know about those. So maybe Dr. Decker, I'm feeling. Yes, we're finishing up. Okay, Ruben, go get some sleep. Thank you for being here. It was nice to hang out with you. Dr. Decker, yes, please, Mira. Okay, Dr. Decker it'll be. Nancy Drew will murder me. They're so old. They're so hard to play. Okay, it sounds like Dr. Decker is the winner. We will do Dr. Decker then. Dr. Decker has 2 really important and long reasons to play. Okay. And those are definitely Marina's legs. Jesus. Okay, bye, Pork Choppy. Have a good night. Sleep well. Thanks for being here. It was good to see you. Let us find someone to raid. What is going on today? We have Squid and Akko playing Divinity. We could go see them. You don't know any of those games. Falstro, Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker was a game that Luckless started playing. And it was a game that was gifted to me by one of our lovely community members, so I'm super excited to play it. But basically it's a FF full motion video game, so it's like Contradiction. It'll be like Contradiction. And it's got like some Lovecraftian aspects to it. And from what I remember watching Luckless play, he never actually finished it, but it was just like a crazy shit show. So I'm glad you finally caught a stream too, Blacko. Bye, Anime Crazy. Have a good night. I don't know where we should head. Maybe we should go see Heimdall. Heimdall's streaming. We could go raid him. Let's go see Heimdall. I don't think I've ever been able to raid him. Alright, we're gonna go see Heimdall. First, I will do my thank yous. General overall thank you to everyone who tuned in for this episode of Sleuth Saturday. It was a nice, fun little one-off game. I think my next stream will probably be Monday, so I will see you all on Monday. And we will do puzzle pieces again, and we need a new puzzle piece game too, and there's a poll on my Twitter, and I think in my Discord, for the new puzzle pieces game. It's looking like it's going to be, what was winning last time? Hold on, let me find out. It was Kentucky Route Zero. Kentucky Route Zero is winning so far. Here, I got the link now, so I can post it in here. here is the link. If you guys would like to vote on the next puzzle pieces for Monday. But until then, I hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. Okay. Wait. We need our noir music. There we go. That's better. Yes, there is your raid call. Copy and pasta that little guy once we transfer over. So thank you to Falstro for gifting a sub to Pork Choppy. Pork Choppy, happy 4 months. Mayor Fluffy Boots, thank you so much for the donation. Falstro, thank you so much for the donation. Starkills, thank you so much for the host. That short guy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Miro's Heroes. Sir Mordecai, thank you for the host. Sir Mordecai, thank you for the raid. Crafty, thank you for the host and the raid as well. Insidious Koala, thank you for gifting a sub to Istarcy. Did I do it right that time? Probably not. Rakaja, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Miro's Heroes. Admiral Broco, thank you for the biddies. Pastor Mikey Wan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Miro's Heroes as well. Mowgli1218, thank you for the follow. Tell the Wanderer, thank you for the follow. Christopher Odd, thank you for the host and the raid. I greatly appreciate it. Anime Crazy, thank you for gifting a sub to Azathoth. Anime Crazy, thank you for gifting a sub to V for Revenge. And Insidious Koala, thank you for the resub. Happy 3 months. Thank you for being you. Oh, thank you, Catalyst. Anytime. All right, we're going to go off to see Heimdall, who is playing Divinity Original Sin 2, the second game. Go say hi. And I will see you all on Monday. Have a wonderful Sunday. And yeah, bye, guys.